and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7, siete de mayo. For those of you who do not speak Spanish, I believe that means the Nino. Anyways, temporarily in the seat to my left, going around the round square table, is the old lady. She's keeping the psbb seat warm for him. Old lady, tell the people hi.
Hey.
And then 2 weeks in a row, folks. 2 shows in a row. We got that guy to my right. The man who never has to stroke it, because your old lady always lets him poke it. The gorgeous Randy Flamethrower.
All right, glad to be back. 2 shows in a row, and I'm glad we're fucking multicultural this week. When I first saw that, for some reason I translated it into fucking Cinco de Mayo, which I don't give a fuck about anyway.
No.
I was corrected immediately by the host of the show, and then I felt real dumb, but 2 weeks in a row, I'm trying to make it 3, and then 4. This is a one step at a time process.
Baby steps. Hey, every extra show counts. We said we was going to get in like 25 this season. We're on siete now. 7 for those Spanish-speaking folks. Anyways, we got a lot going on today. Not really, but I got a whole host of notes in front of me. But before we even get that started, it's Game 6. Game 6 of the Penguins playoff push tonight. Flamethrower sitting on the edge. He bought the whole seat, but he only needs the edge. His Capitals might finally get over the hump and send Sidney Crosby to the golf course prematurely this year.
I hope so, man. Like, first of all, everybody here knows that I'm not the biggest hockey fan in the world. But I do have a natural right to root for the Capitals since it's my home team, first of all. Second of all, I've been playing a lot of NHL on the old Xbox, so I'm starting to understand the weird-ass rules and shit like that, so I'm kind of getting more into it. And that's all beside the point. The main point is the Capitals have to be the chokingest fucking sports franchise in the last 5 years or so, at least.
Well, I'm telling you right now, obviously, if they don't win tonight, I know it's easy to say and it sounds stupid, but anything can happen in that Game 7. I wouldn't want to have the Capitals' history against the Penguins going into the oh-so deciding Game 7.
See, only thing I'm looking forward to is Game 7 is we're going to get that fucking maniac Tom Wilson back.
That's true. That could be bad, though. He might come out there with a fucking bench and take a bunch of stupid penalties.
And that's fine. If he comes out there and wrecks a couple fucking jawbones like he did the last time he was on the ice, and the Capitals take an L, I'm still going to have shit to be able to talk about the Penguins being soft as fucking store-bought cotton. Because that was probably the first thing I paid attention to hockey-wise.
What's that?
The Wilson hit on the dude that broke his jaw.
Oh, yeah.
And when I first heard about it, they ruled it a clean hit.
I don't think they
initially. I mean, he went to the penalty box, but it was ruled. They sent it to Toronto, whatever the fuck that is.
That's where the war room is.
Right. They ruled it a clean hit, and then somehow there's another floor above them who looked at it again and said that it wasn't, like the player safety committee or whatever the fuck they might be.
I have no clue.
So, it looked rough, but it didn't look like it was, brutal or out of, you know what I mean? Like it was in the spirit of really trying to hurt a dude. I mean, he put him on his ass, but...
We're living in that world where everyone cares about fucking concussions nowadays, so if you take a headshot, automatically someone's getting sent packing.
Him laughing about it didn't help either.
Yeah, that always stokes the fire.
Yeah.
So
I liked it.
Anything else going on in your week?
Yeah, a lot of shit. Let's see. I saw Avengers Infinity War.
I tried to see it over the weekend, but every seat in the damn theater was sold. It was reserved seating in Colorado, and every seat was sold out except the front row. And I'm not sitting in the front row for a movie. That's just got to be
you don't want to
the
get whiplash.
That's the stupidest idea I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. So I went a week because last week was the opening
Yes.
weekend, and old lady was like, "Oh, you should take the kids." I'm like, I'm not gonna go fighting for a fucking seat with a bunch of dudes that dress up like fucking Captain America and shit, and dragons, and try to get into this theater. So I waited a week, and I was probably one of we were a dozen people in this entire theater, and it was way better that way. But I liked it. It was a good movie. So you didn't get to see it at all.
No, I didn't get to see it. No.
Oh.
That's it. I had the next showing was like, I don't know, 30 minutes later, and I already showed up there. It wasn't happening, so I wasn't going to wait around 30 minutes. So I went over to the Target, bought a box of $2.99 movie theater Orville Redenbachers and a bag of Raisinets. Went back to the hotel room and rented Death Wish with Bruce Willis in it.
That's not a bad call. How was that?
That was a good fucking movie. You know, Bruce Willis don't really come up with too many bad movies.
No.
And we'll touch on that down the road in covers. But they're starting to remake a lot of movies too, and it's confusing to me. Like there isn't enough ideas that you can come out on your own that you actually have to remake movies. And like I said, some movies just should never ever be remade ever. But it seems like they're just treading down that path. I don't know why they're doing it. What else? Anything else? How was the Avengers? Was it everything that people made it out to be?
Yeah, I thought it was all that. I mean, you got to really be familiar, kind of, I guess, with the storylines, which I'm hit or miss because it's hard to keep up with all these fucking Marvel movies.
No,
but I knew the meat and potatoes of everything, and the ending is kind of sad. It leaves you hanging.
Well, they gotta leave you hanging because you know they're gonna come out with 25 more of them.
Yeah, but you know how like sometimes in comics. And I don't want to spoil it for any of the fucking people listening, but whatever. If if you haven't seen it by now, then fuck it. You're gonna get it on Redbox for $2.50. I'm not gonna ruin that much of your fucking life anyway. But you know, sometimes in comic books, certain people die, but they don't really fucking die. Like that's where this leaves you at. Like there were certain main characters that are now dead for the time being, and you kind of got to wait to see who's gonna come back and if they're gonna come back. Or whatever.
They'll come up with some gimmick to make people come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can do whatever they want. It's make-believe. But I always seem to find a way to empathize with the bad guys in almost every single one of these movies.
I can't stand how, like, the bad guy never wins.
Well, he won in this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But, but you can tell it's only temporary.
So they're going to need a whole nother movie to finish this bad guy.
2019, it's already coming out. I've already Googled this.
Well,
because they do the end of credits after all the credits, after you sit through who was, Robert Downey Jr.'s fucking barber during the movie, you get about a 30-second clip that gives you a clue for the next movie. And that's what they did. I didn't know what it meant, so I Googled it. Now I know. But, yeah, I think it was definitely worth it. I mean... And that's the first movie I've been to, and I can't even remember how long. Yeah. Probably because I spent fucking $620 million just to take me and two kids to a movie.
Shit, we went... Did we see... I don't know if... Did I tell you guys seen Super Troopers? Did I see that before or after the last show we did?
It had to be after.
After, yeah. So we went to the theater also. And that Super Troopers flick, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
That's worth the price of admission. Hey, they got a handful of one-liners in there to give you a good chuckle. I mean, you had to expect it. And a lot of people, they kept on asking me, well, was it as good as the first? Is it ever as good as the first?
No.
Have you ever seen a sequel as good as the first? The way that I was telling people is you can't go into this movie expecting to see what you see in the first movie. Just take it for what it is, a bunch of fucking jerk-offs having fart humor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I mean, the storyline was decently okay, and like I said, the one-liners in there, I want to watch it again because there's always shit that you don't pick up on the first time. But, like, there's enough of it there to make it worth the $9 that you pay to get in, or however the hell much it costs nowadays.
It goes along with, like, how we're all about the Expendables.
Yeah.
And all these fucking movie nerds out there, like, oh, these movies are fucking terrible. There's nothing terrible about that movie if you know what if you get what you're getting into.
Yeah, exactly.
There was fucking 1 trillion rounds fired, about fucking 6,000 explosions. You know what I mean? Death everywhere. If that's not what you're expecting, yeah, then I don't know.
You can look at that cast of characters and know that there's going to be a zillion, 100 people is going to die in that movie.
Yeah. I don't know what people's expectations are for movies. You're not going to get an Oscar out of the Expendables.
Right. Or Super Troopers. I liked it from the women's perspective. It was good.
So there you go, women. Take your old man out to see a movie.
Classless. It was classless. I loved it.
And
then I saw one of my first graders walking out of the theater when I was done. Oh, yeah.
He's ahead of the curve then.
Boobs, penises, you name it. It was in the movie.
Yeah, they had a couple wieners.
Oh, he was ahead of the curve. See that?
The last line in the movie was like, "You want to hold my pussy, or you want to touch my pussy?" Because he was holding a cat. That was the last line in the movie.
I can't remember shit.
Oh, really? That was like, and then so that was what we walked out on. So one of my 6-year-old kids, the last thing he heard was, "You want to touch my pussy?"
Sometimes you got to condition these kids, though.
Hey,
Today,
they're going to hear it eventually.
This is a funny story. Today, we got yesterday, a watermelon. Cut it up, put it in the bowl, and then some strawberries and all kinds of stuff like that. Well, strawberries were still in the package. My kid just grabs them, throws them in the bowl with his fucking watermelon, and goes about his business. My old lady's bitching at him. "Hey, did you wash those?" He's like, "No." She's like, "Well, haven't I told you a million times you got to wash strawberries?" He's like, "No." So, and he had this dumb look on his face like he was offended she even asked. I said, "Look, clown." I said, "I've heard her tell you 1,000 times to wash your fruit before you eat it." I said, "You know what? Don't even worry about it." I said, "Go eat a bunch of Roundup and pesticides, and when your kids are retarded, don't come looking at me the wrong way." And then I broke character. I laughed because I laughed at my own joke. And then he laughed and ruined the whole principle of the story. But you gotta condition these kids. I call my kids dumbass, dipshit, and stuff like that. Not in a mean or abusive way, but at least 10 years from now, I know somebody can call him a dipshit, and he's not gonna melt.
Oh yeah.
And completely be taken aback by this. You gotta offend them early.
Oh, I agree with you. Hey,
You have to.
Life's going to beat them down. You might as well start early.
That's what I'm saying. If they're not toughened up by the time they're an adult, then that's the parents' problem.
I agree with that. All right. Let me get into my hellacious week that I had. Last week I finished that the 13-mile beast for the Spartan. So this previous weekend, 2 days ago, I took on the second 2 parts of it, the super and the sprint. Went all the way out to Fort Carson, Colorado. I was happy to go back to the old base. That brought back a whole bunch of fucking good emotions and bad emotions and all the in-betweens. But it was completely different going on to base as a civilian type than whenever you lived there and you actually hated it. I looked at it in a whole different view. I mean, it basically looked the fucking same because the buildings was pretty new and shit whenever I was there.
Did you go by the old barracks?
Heck yeah, I did.
You have to.
Yeah, I even went by my old apartment that I lived in town. I was doing joyriding, and like I said, it was. I looked at it in a whole new perspective. I don't know, like I said, it's different whenever you work there and you're forced to be there and you got to do all this stupid shit that you don't want to do every day. But yeah, I mean, it was good to be there, and the runs beat the fucking piss out of me. I've accomplished it. My feet look like I river danced on fucking glass. My elbow blew up. But goddamn it, I finished it. And that's all I needed. So now I smell like fucking Ben Gay and goddamn overdosing on Advil. But ain't nothing a couple PBRs can't fix. I'll tell you what, I rented a vehicle out there, and I may have fucking found my new one. A 2018 Ford Expedition. I don't know if you ever seen them ones or not. But they look sort of like a Suburban. But they still have the SUV style to them. I like it. Like the old SUV style. It ain't like the new stupid ones that's out that is a hybrid between a minivan and a fucking station wagon. I hate all them goddamn vehicles like that, period.
It's like they made them shorter. You know what I mean? They're not as... I know what you're talking about.
It doesn't look like the standard, like the old school Blazers and Broncos. Those are SUVs, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not these fucking wagons. You got sports utility wagons. I'm not a fan. But I found that vehicle. I rented that one. It cost me $1 zillion to rent it, but I don't care. I look good. It's only money, and I didn't even spend money. It's on credit. But I looked at the specs on that vehicle. It cost $53,000 to get that damn thing.
Golly.
So maybe I should just wait till 2019 and try to get 2018s next year. might be able to get a discount. But like I said, I accomplished the trifecta in a week. Hooray for me. I know it may not seem much to most people out there, but goddamn it, it's something I'm proud of. What else you got on the agenda?
What else I did this weekend? Nothing. I mean, a whole lot of bullshit I typically do. A whole lot of baseball, a lot of, that's pretty much finally kicking off after this miserable ass spring we've had in this butthole of a fucking area that we bitch about every single time.
Fucking dodging goddamn rain.
Are we going to talk about next weekend?
Yeah, we might as well, since I was talking about races. Good, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so I was gilded in. This goddamn Oregon Trail, the Trail of Tears here, I'm going to be going on next weekend. Mud on the Mountain at Seven Springs. What is it, like a little bit over 7 miles?
Yeah, might as well just say 7 miles.
We'll say 7 miles. 30 obstacles, right?
I don't know how many.
That's what the map said.
Okay, there you go. 7 miles, 30 obstacles.
Yeah, up and down goddamn ski slopes and fucking everything else in the world. It's probably going to be my last day on Earth.
I ran the half marathon. Did you mention that one?
No.
Yeah, well, I'm mentioning it because running 13 miles without stopping is a pretty big fucking deal. So, are you talking about how
We're
you're
talking
dying?
about Mud on the Mountain, though.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing that too.
I'm talking about me dying at 7 miles. So,
You'll be fine.
But
I hope so.
at least you're not medically discharged like the old lady's fat friend who is she can no longer participate with the group with Team Brew Barn. Not that she should have ever been on it anyways, but she somehow buffaloed her way in. Buffalo dipped it her way in. Anyways, she has not been medically cleared by the doctor because she is obviously her diabetes has acted up so bad that she is too fat to actually work out. It's a pretty amazing feat in my books. But whenever the doctor tells you, you probably shouldn't run because you're too fucking fat to try to exercise at this point in your life. She should probably go see what a gun tastes like.
I might consider that. I mean, what's your exercise alternative at that point?
Yoga?
Because theoretically,
Zumba.
DDP yoga? I don't know. She might be in line for CrossFit.
yeah, get out there and do that.
Christ.
Yeah, get out there and do 30 snatches for time. I'm sure that'll be real safe. Yeah, like what can you do because theoretically, like we talked about earlier, which is plan B for me, which is to walk the entire fucking thing. Like, you can walk the entire thing.
Yeah.
And there's nobody with a gun to your back of your head saying you got to go over all these obstacles.
No, you can walk around them.
Yeah, so that's pretty
you
bad.
get a medal and a T-shirt regardless.
That's what I'll be.
Either you're bottom tier medical status, like you're got 1 foot in the grave, or it's an excuse.
She's probably using an excuse.
You know
I
what I
want
mean?
an excuse. There's no way that I'd be fucking medically cleared to participate in this weekend with this destroyed elbow. But goddamn it, I'm going to wrap it up like Gronk. And I'm still going to trot my ass out there. I may not be able to do every obstacle, but I'm going to do as many as I can and still participate. So the doctor is not going to give me. He's not benching me. He's not benching me. Too bad we can't take Ruth Dilly Dog.
Oh my God, she loves the mud.
I think that's all we got for the runnings. Oh, Flamethrower got a nice costume for it though.
Oh yeah. So I went out and bought some American flag silkies, and I guess if you're in the Army, you call them Ranger panties.
Yeah.
We call them silkies, and the booty shorts everybody in the fucking military has to run in that nobody likes until you get out. So I bought a pair of American flag ones, and after getting them in the mail, I realized I probably should have went extra large instead of large, because my fruit bowl is probably going to be popping out all over the fucking obstacles, and I'm fine with that, because that's all I'm wearing. Shoes and these shorts, and maybe some gimmicked up hat. But that's it. So I can start out with a shirt, but it's going to make it about 100 feet before that goes in the fucking
I already
woods.
know that I'm not even starting with a shirt. As far as lower attire goes, to be determined.
It needs to be something that grabs attention.
Since the Flamethrower's going balls out here, I'm going to have to maybe hit up the shopping network here tonight and order something on the real quick. But I only got about 3 days to get it here. I can expedite shit. Amazon Prime. We'll do that. Amazon Prime it. I'll look for some shorts.
And here's the thing with these shorts. It's basically putting a Band-Aid over my fucking junk is what it's doing. $30 fucking for these shorts. And
Welcome to our world. You know how much we pay for bikinis?
yeah, but
It's like 7 inches of fabric, and we pay way more than a normal pair.
that's about what I'm
Pants.
working with.
Yeah.
About 5.5 inches of fabric.
That's
So
That's not 7 inches of fabric for everybody, though. I don't know why the dogs are eating this chair, but this chair is going to borrow time.
But
Switch it out for the bathroom.
if I die out there, at least I'll die looking good. That's how I look at it.
Hey, we're going to give it hell.
We'll carry you down the mountain.
Either way you look at it, we're going to have a couple good laughs laughing at the fat people, so. I might just fucking have a Camelback filled up with fucking PBR and fucking just fucking get drunk the whole time.
I'm going to try to hold off about laughing until I know I can make it. Because I don't want to start out laughing at mile 1 and then by fucking mile 6 I'm the one getting laughed at.
I know I can make it, so I ain't worried about that. I got the stamina. I ain't got the strength no more.
Well, I have the endurance, so I don't know about the obstacles. Though.
Yeah, because it's not the obstacles that worry me. It's the space in between them.
That's not the part that worries me.
If it was just 30 obstacles lined up within 100 yards of each other, I'd be fucking trying to set a record.
But you're worried about running. You don't run. We're not running.
No,
We'll play it by ear then.
yeah, we're going to trot.
A nice light jog.
Too bad we couldn't get the PSBB in on this. I'm sure he did. Well, he probably fucking died, but we'd have some good one-liners out of him for a mile or two.
Yeah, he'd be quality entertainment.
We should FaceTime him while we're doing it so he can make us laugh. My legs itch.
All right, what else I got here? Since we was talking about sports, I had some sports notes. The Kentucky Derby was this Saturday. I missed it because I was out running like an idiot.
I missed it too.
It's the first one I missed in a long time. One of these years, I'm going to make it down to this fucking race. I don't know when. Maybe next year. No promises.
This year was a good year, not.
But just so you know, a horse named Justify won. And Smart Money says bet on him again next week. I think it's the Belmont. So if you're out there looking to make a quick buck.
I thought the Preakness was next.
Preakness, that's what I meant. Whatever it is. Who the fuck cares? The next one.
Did you ever go to the Preakness? You were down there.
Nope, there's a right in my backyard too.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you're looking to make a quick buck, bet on Justify next week. That race this next week. Like we already touched on the Stanley Cup playoffs are in full swing. Penguins might get eliminated tonight. Who knows? We're going to find out in a short 14, 15 minutes.
4-1 Caps.
Flamethrowers calling for 4-1 Caps. I'm going to go 5-2 Penguins.
Oh, man.
Hey, you got to go for Game 7. There been no Game 7 so far.
I don't want a Game 7.
Yeah,
Even though I said I'm excited about the maniac Tom Wilson.
We need to get a Game
chaos.
7.
I can't trust the Capitals like you said, man.
You know who's not going to have a Game 7 though? My Las Vegas Golden Knights.
It's a true story.
That is the team to beat, ladies and gentlemen. We just watched the program here, the pregame for the Penguin game here, and they showed the Vegas Knights clips. And at the beginning of this year, they was 500-1 odds to win the Stanley Cup. They are now your favorite at 2-1. I jumped on that wagon a few weeks ago, and I have better odds than that. So if they come through, Ted Bed wins some money. Quit chewing a fucking chair. But that's all. We already talked about hockey for the most part. And baseball season started, and I wrote down who cares about baseball.
I care about baseball, goddammit. Not professional, though.
I just really, really wish the baseball season wasn't as long as it is.
The problem...
You can't tell me why baseball season should be 162 fucking games. I think it's 162 games. That sounds about right.
It's way less physically demanding, for one. Like, I understand why it is. But the problem with baseball season is it's overshadowed at the beginning by the NBA and NHL playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's overshadowed at the end by the start of the fucking NFL season.
Yeah.
So it's hard to keep and maintain interest.
Overshadowed June through August because it's summer.
Yeah, I mean, but I love it. Baseball is the one sport that I could ever sit and watch and not get fucking panic stricken about. Because you watch an NFL game, there's only 16 games. Every game fucking matters, and you can't enjoy it because you're so stressed the fuck out one way or the other. Baseball, with 162 games, you can watch your team get blown out 20 times a year and not have a care in the world.
Hence the Pirates.
Yeah, good luck with
They
that.
started out shit hot. I don't even know how they're doing now.
They peaked 15 games into the year, and everybody was excited for about 2 minutes. And
I
now
haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I have no clue where they are in the standings. I have not paid one lick of attention so far to baseball. So I'll still go with my favorite team, the Baltimore Orioles. I don't know why.
They're the worst team in the American League.
Are they?
Second worst record in the American League, yeah.
Well, you ain't going to say I'm jumping on a bandwagon there. I'm going with the Baltimore Orioles in the American League and the Cincinnati Reds.
And that's the worst team in the National
League.
With
Pete Rose coming out the National League. So you heard the World Series here first, folks. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll give the PSBB a couple more minutes to get here. He should be here within the next 10 minutes or so. But we'll get back to you. All right, ladies and gents, we're back from Metallica Monday. We're going to get Metallica all day today. And joining us now, better late than never, after wolfing down some carbs so he has energy to deliver you the boom, the PSBB.
Hi, everybody. The old lady held down the chair quite nicely. It smells better than I would have left it.
In case you people need an update, you're going to be a day late and $1 short. We are 5 minutes into the Penguin game. There is no score.
Ooh, hope you're not DVRing. Spoiler alert.
We spoiled everything. We spoiled Avengers. We spoiled fucking Death Wish.
I like the Avengers.
So did I. Well, you're the day late and $1 short on that too, buddy. We can't.
I was Death Wish.
Ain't got time for you.
Death Wish is worth watching.
Okay.
You know Bruce Willis is going to have a good movie.
12 Strong was good. That was the one where the man boy dropped in Afghanistan right at 9/11. Rode in on the horses. It was pretty badass. Man boy and Thor.
Man.
Huh. I'll go with that.
All by myself.
Yeah.
So what else is going on in your weekly adventures, PSBB? Enlighten the people since me and Flamethrower blew them up for 30 minutes.
I was at softball practice because that's getting in full swing. First scrimmage tomorrow. We had some rough news on the softball front. Old Coach Ralphie shot his eyeball out, quite literally. He had a little accident and he's going to end up missing an eye. So we ought to all collectively step up for the softball team. He had a little accident with the table saw and caught a hidden nail through and through to the optic nerve.
Yeah, there ain't no good way to recover from that one.
Nah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, prayers out to a good dude.
Yeah.
Facebook emoji hands.
Facebook emoji hands, yes. Speaking of Facebook, something made the list. And I added a new criteria to the snooze button. And it goes beyond unoriginal things. The next time I see this is why my car company is better than your car company, instant snooze.
Who said such a thing like this?
Oh, you see somebody's picture of a Chevy truck sitting on the side of the road. You're like, there's another Chevy sitting where they belong. Or should have got a Ford.
I guess I did see some shit like that once upon a time.
That burns me out.
But
they're all the same.
I'm the master disaster of blocking and snoozing and all that stuff. That's how I was telling good old Flamethrower here prior to you showing up. I was on the Facebooks looking for dirt to bitch about, and I'm having a hard time finding things to bitch about because I done blocked everything a whole fucking wrong. I should have just went to the Meme Queen's fucking page and seen what she was memeing about today.
Yeah. She put an original post up there, putting some good advertisements out there for the Brew Barn.
Ain't no way. Oh yeah, the
she
Larry
hash
Sucks
brown
balls.
She hash brown Larry Sucks balls. She even tried to use the PSBB discount at PPG Paints Arena. She probably got free cheese on her fries.
Hell yeah.
Wow. But not a whole lot else going on. Just a couple little things.
What's them little things?
Did you see about the British sumo wrestler that's going on a dating show, trying to look for love?
That doesn't even sound real.
It is quite real.
A British sumo wrestler?
She's a big woman.
Oh, she buried the fucking headline.
Yes, I did. I had you around the edge of the seat. Then I crushed your hearts. Oh yeah, she's a big girl. 6 foot, 448 pounds.
God damn.
That's a huge bitch.
She had to be
Yeah,
12
this show
feet
ain't
tall
good.
to even leaving that out.
I'm telling you. She is the Guinness record holder as the world's heaviest sports female.
Well, I would hope so.
Yes.
That's not a proud record to have.
No. She's going on a British game show called 50 First Dates. She's just looking for some love. I hope she gets it. But I don't know. She
might take it.
She might have money. I don't know.
Does that mean?
Could you ride that for
No.
the Lazy River?
No. She ain't got lazy river money. If she had lazy river money, she wouldn't be going on
I
fucking
don't know how the
busted down celebrity fucking dating shows.
I don't know how the British pound equates for
Money's
Lazy
the
River
ultimate
money.
equalizer.
And listen to what you're saying. Like using your formula there. This
Yeah.
woman's going on this talk show, but she might have lazy river money. Gary Busey would be like the richest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Or that woman from Rocky IV. What was her name?
The one that was fucking Flavor Flav.
Yeah. She's on all them fucking broke down celebrity shows too.
Yeah. God damn, what is her name?
God damn it.
Bridget Nielsen.
That's
yeah,
it.
Brigitte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to church it up.
It's her native
But you
tongue.
figured those people would be fucking zillionaires because they're on all the celebrity busted shows.
Yeah. She was weird because like she got big. Brigitte Nielsen got big everywhere but her head. So like they'd show in close headshots of her, and then they'd back away and they'd show her in her frame where she was 6 foot and hips that were like 4 foot wide.
How do you go from fucking Rocky Balboa to fucking Flavor Flav?
It was a long road.
It's
It was a long
road.
Flavor Flav.
Man.
Yeah, she was a big woman.
You want to talk about fall from grace.
Yeah.
You're talking about Rocky Balboa, the Italian stallion, to crackhead dirty Negro.
And we're talking steroid Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
Like Rocky IV cut.
Yes.
Ripped. Like Jesus on the cross, just ripped with the abs. 12-pack.
Here's the problem, though, is that all these, well, Bridget Nielsen we're talking about specifically, but 80s hot
Yeah.
does not age well.
No.
You know what I mean? So Rocky, in the end, made out.
Well, definitely.
You
By
know what I
far.
mean? Because even looking back on it, she does not age well, even back to the 80s when you're looking at her in real time. Like
No.
most of these 80s hot girls. You know? So, good for Rocky for fucking
She
kicking
didn't
ass
age
in the
well,
curve
yeah.
whenever he had to.
Elizabeth Shue didn't age too terrible.
He ain't giving her no rematch.
She carried through.
No.
No.
She might win anyway.
And did you see what April 27th was? This made me think of Ted Begg because I texted him that day.
Remind me.
It was National Take Your Kids to Work Day.
Oh, I knew
So
that.
I said, don't you got to feel good for the kids that got to stay home and do nothing for all the ones whose moms were stay-at-home moms. They just get to sit around the house all day, complaining about the laundry not doing itself.
Well, they got the fucking the shitty end of the stick on that deal.
That was about it for my shit list. I told you it was a short week. I didn't want to overplan because I knew I'd be late. I got a review. I got a TV show review. You want to hear it?
Go ahead.
You want to hear it? I watched Cobra Kai, the remake, the reinvention.
Oh, the one they've been flooding my YouTube with.
Oh, it is, and it is fucking amazing.
Really?
I hit all 5 hours same day because somebody was blowing me up, yelling
Imagine
at me
that.
because I was watching too much
I
TV.
can't drag.
Well,
he's supposed to be on the. He's supposed to be on the Brew Bar Fitness regime. He's glued to the television.
He's getting some
I look good.
motivation.
Oh, good.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, 5 hours worth of motivation.
Yeah, no retreat, never or strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai.
No retreat, no surrender.
And if
Bruce
you,
Springsteen.
yeah, and if you, anybody gets a chance to either, I'd look it up on your Pig Fly Tech or your Fire Sticks because unless you want to pay for YouTube TV,
I've been having a hard time getting my TV programs to come in on the Pig Fly.
well, I told you I'd take a look at it last time. We ran a little bit late because you had to go to work.
I'm supposed to go to work tonight too.
Huh.
You gotta get that Kodi app on the Xbox. That's what I have now.
On the
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah. I had a buddy put it in because I have no idea how to figure this fucking shit out.
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking computer retarded too. That's I don't know.
You
Well,
gotta
I'll let you
get
fuck
the
with it.
Terrarium TV on there.
But the thing that fucks it up is
I should probably just call and cancel that every time right now so we can
Yeah.
keep on drinking and watch the game.
90% of the Kodi app thing works really well.
Mm-hmm.
For the last week or so, there's been some fucking jabroni on there. My kid wants to watch the Pink Panther. Or not
The
Pink Panther,
original?
Black Panther. Hold on, I led with the headline. So he hits on the Black Panther. It comes up. It's Pink Panther from the fucking 1970s or some shit.
Peter Sellers.
And he's so mad about it. So I'm like, let me see if I can get with one of my buddies to get you a bootleg DVD like I always do. And he keeps bugging me every day. You get the Black Panther yet? No, but 99% of the time, it's
look up the Terrarium TV. Put that on your.
I got no interest in watching that movie. No good reason why.
Black Panther.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't seem appealing to me.
Yeah.
I don't really know the comic book scheme behind that guy. I never really followed him or anything. But I'm lost upon him.
I watched it.
I think the movie is supposed to introduce you to him. I think it's supposed to be.
He was introduced in the Civil War. Yeah, but it takes you where
this
he's from.
will take you back to
Wakanda. You
Yeah.
got to make the X hands.
Yeah.
You do Wakanda. Wakanda forever. That's how Black Panthers do it.
Yeah.
Wakanda.
That's how.
But
I thought they just.
But as far as Cobra Kai, it was great. They used the same actors, and everybody revisited the same old characters, and it rebuilt from there. It ended the right way.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, speaking of your remakes, did you see that they're going to do Saved by the Bell again?
What the devil? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work.
I was out in the Colorados watching entertainment television or whatever.
Watching TV.
I was resting. I was resting these tooters. These things was made to walk 1,000 miles, not.
No.
Yeah, they was on the set. They was on the set of Bayside High or whatever the hell it's called. And
Oh yeah.
Saved by the Bell, I think, is going to make another run.
Beat, go Bayside.
I'm still trying to forget about Fuller House.
I
I
didn't
don't think
watch
I can jump right into another Saved by the Bell.
No. Did you hear we added a new word to the Urban Dictionary? Pod slut. Remember what pod sluts are?
No.
Yeah. I'm sitting at home, and some married woman tried to proposition me into coming over while her husband was away and doing a podcast.
Listen, I was lonely.
I didn't know how to feel about it. And she dropped the flamethrower's name. She's like, we'll even invite him because we know he won't show up. And I felt even more uncomfortable about it. I said, I don't know how to feel about this. I said, it wouldn't be right if he's not there to watch us.
Don't worry, I reviewed the security footage. I seen who came and went while I was gone. Divorce papers are coming.
Yeah, they're coming from her right at that answeranswer.com hits.
Oh, 25% Nigerian.
Yeah, Wakanda.
Pipe.
You're going to be the new Black Panther.
Fabulous Black Panther.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what?
Ruth Ann Dilly's busting through the door.
Yeah, you got to jump.
She's out there screaming. Give her a shout out on the social medias. She's on the Twitterverse now. Ruth Ann Dilly Dog Williams at Twitter. I got something else on my shit list that I seen today. I don't know. It sort of made me chuckle. I'm not quite sure if it's funny or not, but it gave me a chuckle. John McCain is making it abundantly clear that he does not want Donald Trump going to his funeral whenever he dies. He's 81 years old and he got brain cancer. But he's having a big campaign going on right now that he doesn't want Donald Trump going to this funeral. The only thing that I really care about what month is this? 5. This 5th month, May. I need him to last a good 7 more months so I can take him with my first overall draft pick into the death pool next year.
Yeah, him or Ed Asner. Ed Asner sounded pretty rough, too.
Don't be saying no names out there. All them Englanders will fucking poach my picks.
But yeah, you see, he sent out invitations to his funeral.
What?
Yeah. Like, he's full on, like, Walter Matthau, grumpy old men shit, where he doesn't want his neighbor coming to his funeral.
See, first of all, I don't like John McCain. He's a fucking goddamn elitist fucking rhino piece of shit.
Rhino.
Okay.
Rhino.
Yeah, that's technical term.
Gore.
This is fucking chess, not checkers. I'm playing.
It's a long game.
But I get the funeral invite thing. Okay? And I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to send out invitations, with, the belly plus one. I'm just saying, and this has been a pet peeve of mine for a long time. When I go to a funeral and I see somebody drastically, grossly underdressed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it irks me.
You should never ever wear blue jeans to a funeral.
No, I see people in sweatpants.
No, I've never seen sweatpants.
Listen,
I don't think.
I told my old lady this. I'm telling you fucking right now. I'm going to give you 2 names there. You're going to post at the fucking door. And them motherfuckers don't have a tie on. You fucking turn them the fuck around. because I'm gonna have a letter written.
I went to a funeral this week.
Yeah,
And look, if you're going to Walmart to buy your shoes anyway, drop the extra $12 and pick up a pair of brown dress shoes. Don't just wear the white and blue Spaldings to a funeral underneath your good pair of rustlers. You know, I mean, it used to be a thing. Everybody owned a suit. I don't own a suit because Omar only makes so many tenths a year. We can't all get lucky. But I mean, for real, there were people there in Under Armour sweatshirts. So you can afford a button-up shirt.
Yeah. If you can afford 3 of them for what the fuck you pay for that Under Armour sweatshirt,
Yeah.
It's just a matter of respect to me.
Yes.
Like, it's not like, first of all, I'm the most, anti-fucking wearing a suit all the time person there is. But, like, when it comes to a moment of showing some fucking respect.
And it's not like you just found out that the funeral's going on.
Yeah.
Like
you're driving past and you saw the marquee.
Yeah, like you're cutting grass and your neighbor yelled, "Hey, Randy died! Oh fuck, we better get going to the funeral right now."
Shouldn't you change first? There's no time.
Yeah, we gotta get the good seats.
So I'm telling you right now, whenever I fucking bite the dust way earlier than I should probably, there will be a fucking dress code. They'll be showing up like a fucking skeezer because I'm going to have 2 people fucking posted to kick you the fuck out.
I'm not even having. I'm telling you right now, if I have a viewing for it, just come in there and knock my casket over. Because and then punch her in the face.
Like Pet Cemetery.
You come in, you knock my casket right onto the fucking ground and punch the old lady in the face. Because I don't want a viewing. That's the last thing I want. No one comes. You two are the only people to come and visit me here while I'm alive. I don't need anyone to come visit me while I'm fucking dead.
I don't know. Maybe the guest list is appropriate.
And that's the truth. Yeah. That's the truth with 2 F's.
But Donald Trump,
that's
you're on my list. You can come to my funeral any fucking time.
That's the ultimate Mean Girls move, though. Like that sounds like some high school snobby bitch shit.
But it's funny.
Like, can I come to your funeral, John? No, you're not on the list.
That's perfect, though. That's the ultimate smack in the face.
Yeah,
I don't even want you looking at my dead body.
Yeah. Do you want to go with me to John McCain's funeral?
If I was Trump,
I didn't get invited.
Good, I'd get on there. I don't want to come to your funeral anyways.
Yeah.
Good. I got better things to go. I'll go to my fucking resort, Mar-a-Lago or whatever the hell it is, and I'll go golf fucking 18 holes.
Yeah, I can promise you, he don't give a flying fuck about it.
Trust me, I'll be way too drunk the day they bury you from celebrating to be at your funeral.
Fuck you, they don't do this shit. I don't fault anyone for not going to a funeral ever. Them things are the worst things ever.
Yeah. They suck. And then you sit there and you play am I mourning too hard? Like, who's this really for? Like, then you play you put yourself on that pantheon of their friends list, like if you're one of them boundary friends. You're like, well, there's the family. Like, do I go say hi to him? Like, I didn't really know
like
him
a lot of
enough.
insecurity and uncomfortableness going on around.
Yeah, because let's face facts. There's like no good words to say to the person that just lost the loved one.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just sitting there like, I hope you don't even look at me.
Yeah.
But no, eventually you make eye contact and you do the, sorry about your loss, man. Let me know if you need anything. One of these days, I'm going to cash in on this. Let me know if you need anything that everyone always says.
Since you asked.
I'm just going to go, hey, potato salad sounds good. Going to drop that off at the house later on? Hey, if everyone always, because like I said, everyone always says, let me know if you need something.
Anything you need.
I'm cashing in on this shit. I need
briefcase.
The only thing that comes closest, a second to a funeral is a wedding.
I hate going to weddings.
You know what I mean? Because, like they said on Rick and Morty, weddings are basically funerals with cake.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I got one coming up on the 19th that I have fucking negative interest in.
You hear that, old ladies? Stand clear of the doors. Flamethrowers coming through.
Yeah.
Flamethrowers coming through.
The last 2 I went to resulted in me drinking myself crippled.
And beating up the elderly.
With the kid with the spina bifida. And then I broke some old lady's toe with a door. So this one's going to end up even worse. Because this is the worst case scenario wedding I could possibly go to. I'm getting drugged to this thing.
There won't be a dry seat in that house.
I'm 100% against this. And I told my old lady the other day, I said, you remember the time that fucking crippled kid drank me under the table? The sequel is coming. And she gets mad at me because I call him crippled. Like, I give a fuck about,
You're going to see
drink me under the fucking table. You're doing something right.
Maybe we should crash the wedding with them.
You should.
I think so.
I'm real excited. I ain't off that day or else I would.
Well, who do these guys think they are? Owen Wilson and Fat Vince Vaughn?
Listen, you two fucking show, we might burn that place to the fucking ground.
I don't know if they can handle the guest list we provide. We'd have to go. We'd have to
I
go
might
through
do that on
who's
my
coming.
own anyway. Fucking weddings.
Yeah, I hate weddings.
We moving on.
I guess so.
We transitioned pretty goddamn smooth into the shit list that I didn't realize we were on.
Oh, I thought we'd already hit the shit list.
you
That's
come-
why I was
you
going
come in
through.
hot on the shit list.
Hell no, me and him was just fucking yucking it up.
Yeah. I'm at number 1.
Oh shit, I'm out, so I'm just gonna sit here and crack wise on yours.
All right. Here's one. And
Take one.
Okay.
What about Netflix?
Yeah. No, like
One about Netflix. Apparently, Netflix is killing our sex life. Okay, not ours together mutually, but
had to be somebody.
in the individual household is killing our fucking sex life.
I can't ever get that putty anyway.
Turns out the busiest time for internet use is between 10 and 11 p.m. thanks to all these streaming services out there. Okay, so couples are turning out to be less interested in sex and more into their TV shows, and they polled. This was happening in England, by the way, so this is your people there across the pond. Always on some weird shit. Couples between ages 16 and 64 who were sexually active.
I don't even want to have sex.
Okay, in 1990,
Especially not another
this
64-year
is
old.
goddamn 40 years of polls here, 30 years of polls. 1990, the average couple had sex 5 times a month, which is fucking lowballing crazily.
Yeah.
In 2000, 4 times a month. In 2010, 3 times a month. And they're saying by 2030, there's going to be no sex at all, thanks to goddamn Peaky Blinders and Narcos on Netflix. Which is what I was thinking of in my head when I thought of this, because I just finished Peaky Blinders, which broke my fucking heart. Narcos, The Punisher, all these things are done. So I'm looking up release dates.
Yeah.
2019. What the fuck, Netflix? I'm going to have to go back and watch these entire series all over again, which is going to take, these poll numbers are going to be way off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So no Cuddy that week either.
Ah,
'Cause you got some catching up to
I
do.
got to go back and watch
I
season
don't even
3.
have Netflix and I can't get the cutting.
Yeah. I don't either. Fuck. She said on the last show you was getting the Cuddy.
Ain't no putty getting put out.
Traveling the world doing races. Cut on his feet.
All the more reason to welcome him home at the door with the Cuddy open.
That's what I'm saying.
He
I
sleeps.
come caught and strutting through that door last night expecting a hero's welcome. And she didn't get the memo that was Spartan.
I got it. I was waiting by my door just in case he came to see me first.
Exactly. She comes out fucking naked. I was like, okay, there's a chance.
Hand me that towel.
I'm going to bed. Give me a kiss. What the fuck?
Spartans don't kiss goodnight.
No. I couldn't even get a fucking love tap on a peckerhead.
That's just disrespectful. Huh. She's not down with Greek culture.
No.
I was tired.
That's all I was
I was tired.
I'm tired.
I was tired. Yeah, he wasn't asking you to run another 4 miles or anything. Just lay there.
I couldn't even leave my legs.
I got arms.
Yeah.
Your urine hurt.
That's all right. You know where? You know everything but one spot.
You could have rolled over on your stomach.
Oh my god, that's enough.
We don't even mind if you snore.
So anyway,
Ask Bill Cosby.
anyway, so Netflix sucks.
That's great, but I want to know which couples they were asking.
A
Might
lot.
as well
Yeah.
ask me.
I mean,
Yeah.
age is 16. First
They're
of all,
like- they're like- 'cause they're
starting
like-
pretty young.
Because they're asking dudes like, oh, what are your prime hours at night that you want to have sex after watching Netflix? He's like, all of them. And then she's like, none of them. So they're like,
Yeah.
well, we'll just fucking call it 11 o'clock.
Well, I'm thinking if you're polling all the way up to age 64, I mean, that's probably going to skew your results a little bit anyway towards the downslope.
Sure, I'm telling you what, you've been taking that poll since 1994. You don't want to take it no more.
The 64-year-olds probably get more putty than I am.
Yeah. Especially them Alzheimer ones. They're like, I thought
Yeah,
we was
they
going to...
forgot that they had
Yeah.
it. They had it
They just
again.
fuck.
Yeah,
Go right back at it.
that's what I'm telling you.
Now I'm all depressed. Way to go.
Yeah.
All right,
I can't
move
imagine-
on then. What
I
you
can't
got?
imagine
got
you-
something
I don't
happy?
even know.
I can't imagine you got anything more positive on your
No.
I can't imagine Pornhub helps with those numbers either.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's got
You can never go wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's got
Pornhub don't tell me no. Pornhub ain't ever too tired. I'm there now. I'm going on to fucking AdamandEve.com as soon as it shows it. Remember in season 1 when we had that fucking commercial going on with the real life pussies. I'm gonna have to order me one of them real life pussies. And I'm gonna fucking go to. I'm taking that thing down to Pound Town.
Be sure to use the gorgeous Randy flamethrower hash brown.
Yeah. We got to get back on that. If it didn't take me 638 takes to do the Golden Corral one, we'd probably have a few more for you.
Next show, episode Ocho, we're coming up with homemade commercials again. We're going vintage. We're going back to the roots next week. That's the name of the show.
That's how long it's been.
Episode 8, Back to the Roots.
That's how long it's been, because I started on episode 10, and I've never done one.
Yeah. He's good at them.
Yeah.
It takes me a fucking 2 hours. Like, you got to book your whole night.
Right now,
Cut.
Don't come over here and tell us that you have to leave at 10 o'clock if we're doing our own commercials.
Yeah.
You better be off next
Those
day.
are marathons.
Because they're fucking hilarious.
I couldn't do it in a room by myself without laughing 100 fucking times. Let alone with people staring at me.
I can't wait. I got something to look forward to. Back to the Roots. Let me write that down. Episode the Ocho, Back to the Roots. Alright, let me see what else I got here. While I was sitting in the airport, I continued my hate on it again. I says, on another note, the airports continue to live up to the terrible hype that I put on them. That place is like a cross between Walmart, the Fayette County Fair, Planet Fitness, with a few decent folks mixed in the middle. Because let's face it, you do see all of it. You got your business people there in their nice suits and ties. There's only like 8 of them. And then you got the 600 million people in yoga pants. Like I said, it looks like there's a fucking gym in there somewhere. And then you got the people that just don't care, look like straight fucking hobos. And those are the ones that you pray to God that you don't have to sit next to on a plane, but somehow you always sit next to them on the fucking plane. But I'm telling you, maybe whenever I retire, I'm going to try to get a job at TSA or something just so I can harass these people at the airport. That'd probably be a pretty fun job. 2 days a week, go to the airport and just fucking poke at people. No, you need extra scrutiny, folks.
Yeah, hey, you in the flip-flops, yeah. We have a Foot Locker down there in the Sky Mall. Go buy a pair of Jordans or something.
Man, that's another thing I can't stand, too. If you don't have the priority the pre-check, just watching all them people taking off their shoes to go through to go through the damn metal detectors and stuff, and they're not wearing socks. They actually go through in their bare feet. That's just filthy dirty.
Oh, you're just inviting. Yeah, I'd rather touch something with my bare hands and my bare feet.
Yes.
And it's always Asians. Asians don't ever wear socks.
No, it's not culture. Not wear so. But what? Because the thing with yoga pants though is when you wear sweatpants, there's a pretty good chance you're somebody that sweats. I guarantee you, I'm gonna put the number at 89% of the people wearing yoga pants aren't taking yoga.
Well, the thing with like the fucking Asians and
I don't know anyone who does yoga.
The Asians and the Indians and all sorts of fucking people that come over here is like if I go to a place where I'm not familiar, I try my hardest to blend in and be like, okay, well this might not fly here, so these people come here and they're like, well, this is fucking India now, dude.
Yes.
We're doing our shit. And they just barefoot it and fucking...
You try to assimilate at least to the point of you don't want to look like an asshole.
No, they fly here. They're like, this is fucking Vietnam now, buddy. You're getting my bare feet and my fucking...
Yeah, welcome to the India portion of your airport now. This is ours.
Yeah, I don't understand them. They got no scruples.
Zero scruples.
Look, people, you're out there listening. You might have your TV on, watch the Pens game, but if you turn on this program, and you hear Andy Flamethrower say, and the thing about the Asians... You might as well turn everything else down because you're about to get some Class A knowledge dropped on you.
It's true. They don't give a fuck about what we think is nasty.
No, they don't.
They shit in the street.
They got whole new levels of nasty. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit right in the street. Moving on.
Yeah. Why not?
This is a short one, but it needs to be mentioned. Yesterday, Sundays, the black hole that is television, I was scrolling through ESPN2. And they had a fucking national cornhole tournament.
Yeah. I that, and I didn't get to watch it.
Dude, these motherfuckers
they were good.
Are all that. Listen, I'm a pretty goddamn good cornhole player. But these dudes here, like,
you got nothing.
Like, they strategize.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I can think I'm doing that. I'm like, okay, well, I got a bag on the edge. I'm going to try to fucking hit this thing in. And I fucking bolo it off in the grass somewhere. These dudes are fucking ping, 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 right in the fucking every time. They're all old.
The one the dude had it frozen on the lip. And then the other guy who's playing had his
you tuned into this too?
laying on top of the either corner. And he did the little fucking, then they do the flick of the wrist so it goes like a flying saucer.
Yeah.
And it lands right on top of his own, in between the guys that were laying on top of it, and he scores both of them. And
This guy's got 3 or 4 different pitches.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't get it.
Yeah, slider.
You know what I mean? Yeah, there's the sliders. You got a fucking Ephus pitch that drops right into the fucking. It was pretty impressive, and they all look like you just pulled them out of the fucking.
They look like curlers.
VFW down the road.
They look like curlers.
Yeah, they didn't look like athletes whatsoever, but they were fucking spot on. I was pretty impressed with it.
I seen the one that wins. She's like, "How'd it feel?" He's like, "I was trying to pump up the crowd, and that made me relax a little bit."
Yeah, and they were all rednecks.
We got to start organizing our 4th of July party.
There was nobody north of the Mason-Dixon line in that entire tournament.
No.
You organizing that 4th of July party or what?
She wasn't here for that portion. She wasn't here for that portion of the program.
Oh, yeah, we're having a 4th of July party.
At your ball field? Is that a
Over at
thing?
your mom and dad's house. Start putting that together.
Figure it out.
Randy's bringing C4.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some.
We're having fireworks
Yeah.
and food and beer.
Hot dog eating contest.
The hot dog eating contest.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, man, that's
And a podcast.
And the podcast, live podcast. And what else? Horseshoes. Gotta have shoes.
Who's coming? The 4 of us?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I can't bring my kids.
anyway.
No kids.
Anyway, after that public service announcement, did you see what was on before the cornhole tournament?
No. Was it spike ball?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's new stuff.
It
I
was
got
like,
confused by that.
Spike ball.
did you see it?
I only seen 15 seconds of it because I was in the middle of leaving fucking the room, and I looked over it, like I said, at 15 seconds, and that's probably accurate. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
Like it was 3 people huddled around a circle, and one person just smashed it, cocksucker right in.
Yeah, it's like it's volleyball without a net, and your target is a trampoline.
Yeah.
And you got to spike it to the point where they can't return it.
Yeah, this is a yard game. Like, it started out like same as
Yeah.
cornhole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen that. Like,
This looks like a game you can't play with a beer in your hand.
no. I don't know. And I don't know what's next. I think they're going to bring back lawn darts.
I'll play
I'm all right.
some long darts.
Yeah.
Now, you gotta bring back the shoes. We're having horseshoes.
Horseshoes is underrated.
What fucked me up?
4th of July, we're going triathlon. Horseshoes, cornhole, and to be determined.
What
Horseshoes,
So we always
cornhole,
played.
hot dog eating contest.
We always played the beers. We played the Beersby. Did you ever play the Beersby? It's where you get the PVC pole, you put an empty beer bottle on top of it, and it's same setup as horseshoes. You and your partner are either end of the thing. So pull down there, pull down here. You throw the frisbee, and you try to hit the pole and knock the beer ball to the ground. Now, if you hit the pole and knock the beer ball, hits the ground, it's 2 points. If you knock it off, and the other guy catches it on the other end, it's 1 point because you knocked it off, but he caught it. But you also got to catch the frisbee.
Do you realize that I have cat-like reflexes?
Yeah, I'm a
You
natural.
probably never score.
I don't know. I've seen if your feet don't heal by then,
It's on the wrist.
you got
You better get some Crocs.
yeah.
I got Crocs. I'm cutting it short and Crocs.
Here's what fucked me up with the spike ball though is I turned it on the other night and it said spike ball coming on. So I go to ESPN, I hit it, and I look and it took me back. I stopped. It looked like you were playing volleyball. It's what it was. Ended up being they had the NCAA championship, but it said spike ball in the description. I was like, did ESPN fucking change the name of volleyball just to get more fucking viewers in?
Yeah.
Like these sons of this is volleyball, and it was volleyball.
All right. Here you go. This is another fucking thing that happened at the airport. Well, I should say on the airplane that got me going. You know how people like to read. And I like to read. I like to read as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
But I only read pretty much James Patterson books as it is. Well, I had this younger couple sit next to me. Nerds. And they both had books. And who the fuck cares what she's reading? Because women read weird named books anyways. But the book that fucking nerd dude had, I wrote it down. The Hidden Life of Trees.
What the fuck?
And I'm like trying to eye hustle the fucking subtext and all this. And they're like, oh yeah. Learn what a tree feels and what it goes through and it's the expansion of its life. I'm like, who the fuck cares for one?
Oh man, that's a what?
That dude is definitely falling into your fucking 2 times a month fucking Netflix category where he ain't getting no putty
Look,
either.
if you wrote this,
That fucking nerd probably gets more putty than I do.
I
because
guarantee it.
He got feelings for trees.
If you write this book, if you make a dime, you should feel super excited.
Oh, I'd say.
But you should also be very disappointed in yourself that you spent a good portion of your life writing a book called The Hidden Life of Trees.
Yes.
The irony is you wrote the motherfucker on paper.
Yeah.
How do you think that fucking tree felt?
Ah!
They were fucking getting a tattoo, 460 pages of tattoos on this tree. Idiot.
I like
The first 400 years of a tree's life, it's all stretch. It's all post wake up. But imagine doing that for about 400 years. And the next thing you know, he's got some weird bug disease and his toes start itching and he just falls over. And he's dead.
I feel like I need 400 years of stretching in my goddamn lower back. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, lay down, I'll walk on.
You get hit the teeter hang up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Down in the gimmick room.
Next break after I pee.
Down in the dungeon.
I'm a lot of shit list. Whatever you got.
I got one.
What the fuck is happening here? I'm going to goddamn time warp. You guys are blowing through it. I think I have 3 left.
Oh, looks like we got 3 more things to talk about.
Go ahead, because I got one more too. I'm wrong.
All right, this is a good one. I know you motherfuckers going to appreciate this one. A Wisconsin man consumed his 30,000th Big Mac on Friday.
Why do you even know that number?
Oh, yeah, all in one
He
day?
keeps track.
Oh, all on Friday.
Don Gorski is his name.
That's a great
A retired prison guard.
That's a great Wisconsin name.
Don the
Has
Gut
eaten-
Gorski.
Don Gorski.
has eaten at least 1 Big Mac a day since May 17th, 1972.
He put the effort in. Because you figure May 17th, he walks home, puts that check mark on the wall.
Yeah,
Like, this is going to be
keep
the wall of
track of it,
fame.
his dedication. And they ask him why. First of all, he set the Guinness Book of World Records like back in 2016. Now he's just doing it for fun.
Like Cal Ripken, you just keep playing.
Yeah,
guys.
he just keeps playing.
Keep
And he's the
trotting out
only
there.
reason he could give is he really likes fucking hamburgers.
That's not even a hamburger, though. Like,
That's 2 all beef
Dude.
patties, special sauce, those cheese pickles, onion, and sesame seed bun.
them things are terrible.
Yeah.
Like, that's not... If you can't call that a hamburger, dude, that is bad business.
Yeah, everybody likes a good old fucking burger, but if I'm going to eat 30,000 of them, it's not going to be a Big Mac.
That's not a fucking, like... I want the good smash fucking beef burger. Not a frozen patty burger.
Like Wendy's.
No.
Wendy's
like
are never
fucking-
frozen.
Get it...
And he said, listen, that because they got haters out there wondering about his health and shit like that.
Well, hell
He
yeah.
said all of his levels, cholesterol, blood pressure, everything is 100% normal. He said no ill effects.
It's 100% normal for a Wisconsin prison guard, which for normal people is
That's
probably-
That's true.
I'm the healthiest Bob Gorsuch in all Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So good on him, I guess. I mean, good or bad, 30,000 Big Macs is kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's
What?
a long road. Because there was days where he put in 2 or 3 a days,
Yeah,
Got to keep up the hustle.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
I can't believe you guys didn't read that.
I can't believe I didn't either. That makes
Spending too much time in front of that television.
But I'm not out eating Big Macs. And that's only after I go to the
burn
gym. Man,
You guys are done or your shit
I have
list?
one more. You want me to go and then you burn
Yeah,
the
go
last
ahead.
2?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I wrote this down. In this day and age, where the word fuck is thrown around on prime time on cable networks, like the Americans and all that stuff on FX, they say fuck and shit and all that stuff. I said, why do I still have to turn the radio on and I can't hear Sublime sing Punk Ass in the song of Santeria when they said, tell Sanchito that I got something for his pickaxe?
Well,
Like-
maybe if you had XM radio and spent
I don't want
a
the
couple
XM.
extra dollars.
I don't want
Yeah.
the XM radio. I like the variety.
They have all kinds of variety on the XM.
It's not the same.
Oh,
Not the
You
same.
spend $10 a month for Spotify and listen to whatever you want, whenever you
I
want.
support local business. That's only if you have Wi-Fi.
Local radio is awful. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what you're talking about. Uninformed here. Uninformed viewers, what we got
Yeah.
over here on
I-
Fake news. PSVP's dishing out fake news.
I like the radio.
Anyway, radio sucks.
You just don't want to spend the fucking $10.
I also don't want to spend the $10.
I can tell you right now, I could fucking plug my ears and close my eyes and tell you within a 90% accuracy what you're going to hear on DVE in the next 60 fucking minutes.
You're hearing a Rush song.
The Allman Brothers.
They've been playing the exact same fucking rotation since 1968.
Yeah, that's it. You're definitely going to have a Rush song.
Rush, Led Zeppelin, probably going to hear Guns N' Roses thrown in there.
Don't Iris. Don't Iris.
Hey,
And,
don't Iris.
The
and the
Door-
Cruisers.
The Doors, that's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't ever change.
No.
No.
They
And
didn't
then
even say that on their morning show. They made a joke one time about how they've been playing, or maybe you said it on this show about how they've had the same fucking playlist for the last 50 years or something like that.
that's what's great about DV. I don't listen to DV much. I like the X. And I like old school country. Willie 103.5.
We don't respect that.
Not at all.
I like old country.
That's strike two for you there.
Old country made its way onto my list.
Keep on going, buddy.
That's it.
You're walking a fine line.
I know.
You're one strike away from getting the beer next week.
All right, see, I got two more. This is another short one. Dr. Oz
Ooh, I better call and cancel it every time.
has been appointed.
We gotta hit pause. All right, we're back off the pause.
Where was that? Dr. Oz.
Dr. House.
This dingling. He was appointed to the Fitness and Health Council, which made me fucking mad because we just talked about this at work the other night. I'm never going to take fitness or health advice from this frail, weak, sickly-looking individual. And this guy sits on national TV every fucking day and instructs all kinds of people on how to change their lives. You guys ever listen to this dude?
Oh, yeah. He tells you to check your poop.
He's out of control. Who wants to look or be like this dude?
Not this guy.
Only financially.
He's a con artist.
He's a sham.
He's a fucking scammer. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
Poser extraordinaire.
I just got done bad-mouthing him 2 days ago,
Can't spell poser without puh.
3 days ago, and here he is getting appointed to councils and shit.
He that's all that Oprah fame he's got. That's how he got famous.
But nobody sees through this guy?
No.
We do.
No, that's
the
why
boys
he's on-
exposing it.
That's why he's on daytime TV.
When I think about the picture of health, okay, or what I aspire to be like in life, it's not a 97-pound fucking Greek dude or whatever weird greasy-ass fucking variety of European he is. Okay, I don't want to be like this guy. You know,
I
like...
understand. But most of the time the Surgeon General's a just fat old dude too.
Yeah. It's like you're packed, though. Like, you know, maybe once in his life he's been at that level.
Hey, don't eat that.
Yeah.
Don't eat 30,000 Big Macs. It's bad for you.
Yeah. I don't expect the Surgeon General to be the picture of health because you expect him to be 86 years old. Dr. Oz is in the prime of his life, and he looks like he's dying of fucking cancer right now.
He's got the sunken in face.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's just... Whatever. Weak-ass dude. My last one.
You're the last one.
This
This
one
one-
I picked up on the fly.
Oh,
Just because I thought it was funny. An injured bear fatally mauled
yes,
an Indian man who attempted to take a selfie with it.
I say good on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
The
is
guy
why.
died on the spot, by the
This
way.
is why we have the Darwin Awards, and this is why they're still great. Just,
Yeah.
just nature telling you weren't supposed to live anymore.
And here's the thing. If I'm going to shoot a bear and I see it laying out there, 50, 30, 40, 50 yards away, I'm going to assume that this thing is not dead
No,
as I make my final approach. And I might even shoot it 2 or 3 more fucking times out of spite. Because I don't want to end up like fucking Raj here.
you got to give it the scary movie double tap just to make sure it's not going to jump
Yeah,
up at the end.
in the face. Like, his thing's getting one in the fucking ear. If I can help before I attempt to throw its arm around me and take a fucking
Oh
picture.
yeah, old fucking Fozzie's playing rope-a-dope.
I
Yeah.
don't understand why you want to take a picture of this thing anyways like that.
Well, everybody
Just
just hunts
for-
takes a picture with their fucking kill. I'm assuming he...
Oh,
I don't think so. I think they were at like a park because there's people that got video of this.
Yeah, if you're not the one to inflict the initial wound, then you automatically got to assume this thing is going to come
He's
back.
like,
to
oh,
life.
look at the poor bear. I would go take a
Hey,
picture
he's
with
gonna
you.
come at you fucking hot and heavy.
Especially he's injured. Yeah,
And an Indian bear at that. What do they even fucking look like?
Dr. Oz.
all malnourished, mad,
They look a lot like the weird guy on Borat.
hot as fuck.
Yeah, just sweaty.
Yeah,
128 degrees out here.
Just
I'm
leave-
a fucking bear. I'm
Their
mad.
teeth are made of cobras.
Yeah. Everything about is poisonous.
I
They smell like curry.
Oh man, Steph Curry.
Oh,
Yeah, Steph Curry.
So good on you, fucking Raj, for getting fucking killed by the bear you wanted to be fucking Facebook famous with.
He deserved every bit of that. All right, you all done?
All done.
All right, let's take our commercial break, and what do you want to come back with? You want to come back with your 3 cover songs, or you want the top 10 B-Rad from the double or dirty list?
We'll go cover songs and B-Rad.
All right, cover songs
Fucking, I
coming
gotta
up.
write it down.
Cover songs coming up. We'll be right back with you.
It is impossible for a decerebrated individual to experience pain, pleasure, memory, dream, or thought without a habit. This young man will be as unfeeling, as unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them. I don't know whether I'm alive and dreaming or dead and remembering. How can you tell what's a dream and what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep? Where am I?
Metallica Monday! We're back. We're back from the commercial break. It was Metallica Monday! Monday!
We'll-
It's mandatory Metallica!
We'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
I already pulled that line out this one. See, you're always late. You're late to the party. All right, folks, we're here live and in persons with the top 3 cover songs. I didn't do bottom 3, so it's just top 3 for me.
I got a couple I'm gonna hate on, but
Hey, you can hate
I
them.
wouldn't call it a bottom 3.
I got 3 I can hate on. Yeah.
Extracurriculars.
I hate all kinds of songs, and I hate all kinds of things, so I can always throw some mustard onto the fucking dog.
Yeah.
All right, which one of you cocksuckers is going first for the number 3 slot?
Blue Belly, he can be early for something tonight.
Okay, nice. Number 3, I'm going to go with Boys in the Hood by Dynamite Hack.
Oh, underrated. Okay.
Yeah. That's a very good, slow, alternative rock song. These 2 brothers remade Boys in the Hood by NWA.
Yeah, I like it.
And it was very good.
If you think for one cotton picking second
You're not supposed to say that no more.
that I have any idea what you're talking about with all this Woo Banger stuff, I obviously have never heard of this song.
You never heard the Dynamite Hack version?
I've never heard of
I
any
guarantee
version.
you've had it.
Yeah.
Never heard it.
There ain't no way.
Side note, did you see the basketball announcer that got in trouble for saying he was out of his cotton picking mind during a basketball game?
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand this world.
I don't either. But anyway, yeah, I like that. That was
That's
my
a good call. I like it. I'll
Oh.
co-sign that one.
All right.
Well, at least one person is. I'm not co-signing.
We're going counterclockwise. You're up.
I'm up. Number 3. I got Another Brick in the Wall by Korn. I really, really enjoyed that song. I think they did it up better than Pink Floyd.
That's a good call.
I heard it the other day. I didn't think it was better. I thought
Where
it
did
Oh.
you hear that on? WXDX, the X1059.
was WCLG.
Where's this fucking monster truck voice coming from, man? I like it, though. Keep that in mind for commercial week next week.
Oh, yeah. Homemade commercial week. Another Brick in the Wall by Korn. I seen that live and in person once or twice, and I might have threw up some devil fingers and had my mullet flown in the wind.
1-0
Capitals got
Capitals.
a 1-0 lead. Boo!
My turn.
Good.
On the heels of that 1-0 score we got here, this might be cheating. I got 2 tied for 3rd place.
All right.
Okay. It's a little cheating because I got some ones I had to pair off the list.
We don't have to pair off the list. We always
Okay.
got room for side action.
There you go.
I got, they're both Avenged Sevenfold songs. One is Paranoid, which is a remake of
Aussie. Or,
Black Sabbath. And the other one is Walk, which is a remake of a Pantera song.
that's a tough song to remake.
Dude, it's fucking...
Because that's like an epic song.
I pretty much like it better than the original. And I'm
Really?
one of the biggest Pantera
I
fans.
have to agree. I like that song.
Yeah, they did a very good job with 2 very difficult songs to try to compete with.
Who's that? Avenged Sevenfold.
Avenged Sevenfold, Paranoid, and Walk.
Well, I'll have to look into that because I enjoyed.
You won't be
Paranoid.
disappointed. And like I said, that was a pretty high company they were trying to compete with.
Was it Bad Company?
It wasn't a bad company. Yeah, I kind of like that. I might have to add one to my list here.
That's going on my shit list.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave it off.
But it's not on my shit list. My shit list, I have 2 Limp Bizkit songs on my shit list.
good.
We're not
every Limp
there
Bizkit
yet.
song is
Give
good
a
as
number
shit.
2 here.
Would you want me to? Because we don't have shit lists. That's what I was going to throw them out there.
Well, go ahead and talk whatever you want to
I'm
talk.
never anti-shit list.
It's your
Yeah.
show. I'm just here.
Faith by Limp Bizkit and Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit or on my poo list for bad cover songs.
Limp Bizkit's on my poo list.
Yeah, that's
I don't
every
like-
song.
I don't like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it for the nookie.
So
I
I
can't
go.
get no nookie. She ain't giving up that cookie. So yeah, you can stick it in your man.
Stick it up your yeah, stick it up your ear.
What? Picking on me today.
Because you don't give me no pudding.
Yeah, because
My
you.
legs hurt.
Listen, you know the whole damn chorus for somebody that hates that fucking song so
Well,
much.
dude, you can't tell me that growing up in the time that we grew up, you didn't hear that
No,
on
you couldn't
radio.
help.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
ear cancer.
Yeah,
You did it for the nookie, and you knew how to keep it rolling.
There ain't enough chemo in the world to get rid of that ear cancer.
So back to my good list.
He's dead.
I'm gonna go. No. Thankfully, I wish he was. I'm gonna go with the tie for second place then, and that's gonna go to "Smooth Criminal" by Alien Ant Farm.
I thought about that for a hot
That's not
second.
bad either. That crossed my mind.
You know,
And-
I heard that on the radio today, and the guy was like, "This is the best remake of the 2000s
Yeah, it was,
ever."
and it was so good it could have held up on its own against the original.
Yeah, that's he was like.
And that's saying something when you talk about anything by MJ from the '80s.
Yeah.
And I'm going a little emotional here, so this personal choice. When You Say Nothing at All by Alison Krauss. It's a country song. Yeah, it's a good lover song.
Okay.
So that was your number one?
That was my tie for twos. I still have number
you
one.
got time for two. Okay.
Got number one in the
Alright.
back pocket.
I can't comment on the Alison Krauss because I don't.
It's a good wedding song. That was.
We just said we don't even like weddings. We talk about good wedding songs.
I'll go there and cut a rug.
Getting all misty eyed on us.
You're lucky my feet hurt right now, or I'll cut the shit off this yard. Not even that far. I'd lay it right down just to cut it.
Waiting on you there.
All right.
Walking around without your toes hitting the ground.
Shut that thing down.
Walking on your heels.
My number two that I got going on is The River by the Clarks. I don't know if you guys ever heard that one. Flamethrower
Yeah.
probably never even heard the original one.
Yeah.
And I hate the Clarks.
Got a
so
job
this-
working
this-
construction with
this-
the Johnstown Company.
Oh, yeah. I scream that fucking like a lunatic every time I go to a Clark show. They play it about once ever.
It's because it's a Springsteen song.
I know.
that's dirty pool.
I might be partial to that one. I'm a hoomer. But I like that one. The River by the Clarks.
That's a good song.
Original author, Sir Bruce Springsteen. Flamethrower, your
My
number
turn?
two.
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently he's texting for help.
Yeah, I'm
you
tweeting.
phoning a friend.
I'm tweeting. Hold on.
Hey, you tweeting Ruth Ann Dilly Dilly.
Yeah.
Dilly.
I don't have a particular order, but I'm going to throw this one out there. It's Train Kept a Rollin', Aerosmith. They covered it a long time ago. It was mid-'70s. They covered it. It was a Yardbirds song,
Yeah.
which Yardbirds are drastically fucking underrated.
That's because they were an all-star
Fucking
band.
Yeah, it was unreal.
Yeah.
But like you can't listen to that song and not fucking like it, in my opinion. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't even know it wasn't an Aerosmith song.
Yeah, it was a Yardbirds
Mhm.
cover, and it was drastically improved upon. It was heavier and it was faster.
Yeah, young Aerosmith was,
Listen,
it's underrated by our generation.
Aerosmith when
I
they,
like
were,
old
when they were with
Aerosmith.
Columbia,
I like
from,
any Aerosmith.
from the early '70s until the fucking '80s,
While they were still drinking.
when they were still on drugs.
Yeah.
That's
they
probably
were the greatest fucking rock band
Yep.
in America, hands down.
Yep.
that is probably the biggest concert that I've been wanting to see for the last. I mean, I've seen them 12 fucking times already, but I haven't seen them in the last 12 years. So I've been jonesing for some Aerosmith. So you bringing that onto the list, I'm all about it.
I heard Love in an Elevator a couple times this week on. I'll sing it to him. Living it up while I'm going down.
The '80s weren't bad either because half of them were still fucking
It's
on
from
the wagon.
Permanent Vacation. And Permanent Vacation was a good album, too, for the
Well,
80s.
underrated.
Yep.
Everything Aerosmith has done has been fucking underrated until they got to the 2000s and they got real.
Until
Oh,
they
yeah.
Poppy and
until they
weird.
wanted to make money doing it.
Yeah.
Since fucking
And they put
Armageddon
Alicia-
came
yeah,
out, it was
put-
all over the
Oh, it was
crowd.
over.
Nah, they put Alicia Silverstone in them ones from like '94.
Yeah,
from the punk.
crying and
Yeah.
crazy and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Crying's one of my favorite
Which that's the
songs
first
ever.
CD I've ever.
Yeah.
I love that song.
First CD I ever bought was Get a Grip with the
Yeah.
cow letters.
Yeah.
And
Living on the edge.
yeah, before that was all cassettes.
Yeah. Edward Furlong with a gun in his back.
I had the Trapper Keeper with the cassettes in it. Alphabetical order.
Inside looking to the flamethrower.
like I said, my last shitty song, the one that got this whole conversation started the day I texted him, is after I heard Five Finger Death Punch cover of Get Away by The Offspring, which just made me want to rip my fucking ears and eyes out.
Man, while I was going, all I had was regular radio out there in that car. Didn't they cover Bad Company?
Yeah, they covered Bad Company.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
By Bad Company.
Yeah, I heard that while I was out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the original said, what was it? 6 gun is my claim to fame. Death punch sound is our claim to fame.
Oh, they're fired. I don't like that band.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's all fucking up in arms about the Five Finger Death Punch.
I don't know why I sang like a South Park character.
Hey, it works.
That's why they call me
That's your
Bad Company.
It's your interpretation. It's your
Yeah.
cover song.
My
Make my list.
all-time favorite cover song, best one ever. Another Michael Jackson song, Billie Jean by Chris Cornell.
Oh, I never heard it. I love Chris Cornell.
It is fucking amazing. I listened to it 500 times.
All right, then we have to look that one up.
Look that one up. Play it in the next day. Oh, it's Metallica. It's Metallica Monday.
It's Monday. Mandatory Metallica all Monday long. So to go with that one, my number one song is from Metallica, Whiskey in the Jar. That is my favorite cover song that I've ever heard in the history of my life.
I thought you were going to say the other one, the Bob Dylan song.
All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix.
No.
Oh.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan wrote that song.
I'll give that one an honorable mention because it came real close to making my list.
Yeah, that was a Bob Dylan song.
What's the one?
Turn the page?
Turn the page.
Bob Seger.
Bob Seger. Yeah,
You were so close.
Whatever. I don't like either one of them.
Yeah,
So fucking
You don't like Bob Seger?
There's only one Bob.
Bob's.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one too. Turn the page is really good too. But Whiskey in the Jar, I don't know why. I always got my rocks off to it.
Whiskey in the Jar.
It gets my rocks off more than the old lady does. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Better put some whiskey. Yeah, might
All
put
right.
some whiskey in her jar.
Does anybody have any shit listers left?
No, I have 2 that should have made the big list, but I got no more shit listers.
I didn't even make a shit list, but I'll come up with something good.
All right, I'll go 2 quick shit listers, and I'll do my number one, which isn't my number one, because I didn't do any order.
Yeah.
Knocking on Heaven's Door, Guns N' Roses. I fucking hate it. I hate it because I hate anything that is Guns N' Roses after Appetite for Destruction. Appetite for Destruction was fucking amazing for the time. From top to bottom, that album is good. After that, it's just like, bleh. Everything's a fucking letdown.
You know November Rain is probably like the most hated song I've
I don't
ever.
like it.
Did you say hate it?
I hate November
I
Rain.
fucking love that song.
I don't like it.
I like any song with a piano in it, I think.
I can
His
remember.
voice doesn't fit that type.
I can remember when that song debuted. They debuted it after the
This
Simpsons.
video was awesome.
They debuted that video after the Simpsons on Fox on like a Sunday night, and I'm like, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I was
I
not.
don't
I was
even
like
like you.
11-year-old.
That's strike 3. You're out of here.
11-year-old. You still haven't drank the last fine I brought.
And anyway,
Shit.
all right, and my last shit list, this might not surprise anybody, is any Beatles cover ever, because I hate the fucking Beatles, and I don't like anybody that fucking tries to keep their shit going for any longer than it has to.
I mentioned
Let it
one
die.
earlier, and I thought he did a pretty good job.
They should have let their shit die with the fucking dude that got shot. What's his fucking name?
John Lennon.
Yeah.
When Joe Cocker redid "Help from My Friends" from the Wonder Years
I don't even know what
theme
that means.
song. Never watched the Wonder Years?
Yeah.
Yeah, the theme song. That was an old Beatles song. Joe Cocker redid it.
See, terrible. All right, and here's the good one. The last positive one I got is "In Bloom," which is a Nirvana song by. This might raise some eyebrows. Sturgill Simpson, who's a country guy.
Yeah.
You might know of him,
Oh, of course
I know
he
of
does.
him.
Fucking Mr. Social Media over here.
College Jeopardy smart.
but yeah, I do not like Nirvana, but I like this song that he did. It was a pretty decent cover of it. And he's one of the few country guys that I actually can stand.
You just shared 2 hot takes in my life that I'm afraid to share in some certain circles because you catch a lot of heat, which is I hate late Guns N' Roses and I don't like Nirvana.
I hate all
I hate Nirvana. I've always hated them.
No, I ain't no acid doer.
I hate them because they took away from Alice in Chains and Soundgarden, who were fucking 1,000 times better during the same time period.
I like Alice in Chains.
I was hoping more would die. That way I could get some more Temple of Dog songs.
If fucking Kurt Cobain didn't suck on that shotgun,
I think
there's nobody even be talking about Nirvana right now.
Correct.
Courtney
We're
Love
talking
shot
about Pearl
him.
Jam.
Yeah.
Courtney Love shot him dead. D.E.D. Or he killed himself. Who cares? It's all, it turned out good.
I had 2 honorable mentions I thought were really good. One was "Shameless" by Garth Brooks. It was an old Billy Joel song. And the other one was "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah, golf clap, golf clap to that one.
I
That's
don't
a good
understand
one.
why you get so sentimental over there.
That was a great song.
You don't like that song?
Yeah,
You
that,
never
was
watched The
on,
Bodyguard?
that was on the podcast when you weren't
Man,
here.
I'll tell you what, buddy. Whenever that came booming in at the end of The Bodyguard, I'd have took that bullet.
I don't understand.
That was an old Dolly Parton song.
This is actually relatable to real life. Because a couple days ago, we're coming back from a baseball game, and I'm blaring fucking metal out of my speakers, and my kid's in the car. And he's like, Dad, if you didn't listen to heavy metal, what would you listen to? I said, I don't even understand the question. And I left it at that. And he looked at me super confused because I don't know. It's just,
He said, "If you."
I said, I don't even fucking understand what you're talking about right now.
Hey, who redid Holy Diver? Is that Kill Switch Engage?
Yes, and it was pretty good cover.
Yeah,
so
it
that's
was
a good call.
That was on while I was out in Colorado's too. I'm gonna give that one a head nod. I like that one.
And then Dio is probably the hardest person to try to compete with.
Yeah.
That
Fucking
dude-
right.
That's the greatest voice in the history of
Dude,
metal.
that 5 fucking 6 of a metal midget he brought the fucking thunder from way down. It was definitely a tragic loss losing that motherfucker. But I'll give him the head nod. Fucking Ronnie James Dio can belt out some fucking beats
Yeah.
like none other, man.
Yeah, he's incredible.
No one in the fucking world knows what the hell his songs is even about. What the fuck's a Holy Diver?
Dragons and
Yeah.
castles and shit. That's all he
I
did.
know.
He was just incoherent
He was
shit.
totally fucking insane, but it rocked like motherfucker.
Why's
Like I said,
Ruth crying at the?
he's going with fucking Rainbows in the Dark, Holy Divers, and The Last in Line. It's all good though.
Ruth's just sitting there
She's
crying.
looking at her shadow. Who knows?
Oh.
She's upset with you. Well, we got anything else? Any other covers you want to talk about?
I got nothing.
Listen,
I appreciate
I'll
you
throw
letting me have
one
that
thing out
Yeah,
segment.
you know what's the shitty one? Was the Sheryl Crow one that
She covered from Led Zeppelin.
no, the
She did cover Led
Sweet
Zeppelin.
Child of Mine. She covered. It was
Yeah.
terrible. That was the version.
Appetite for Destruction. You can't compete with it.
Anyway, okay.
Uh,
That was what I was thinking.
I know you don't have Spotify because you're still listening to fucking AM DVE on the AM radio, on your ham radio.
My ham radio.
But there's a guy on Spotify. There's the only place I found him. His name is Leo. Just fucking Leo. He
Just
does-
Leo.
He
like
does.
Madonna, Leo.
Ronnie
does-
James Leo.
He does metal covers of everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, from like Adele down to fucking, CCR and all kinds of crazy shit. Everything he's done has been an improvement
Yeah.
upon the original. Yeah, he plays all the instruments himself,
I likes me some CCR.
and
A big wheel, I keep on turning.
like all kinds of crazy
You
shit.
can't watch a Vietnam movie out
Murray, keep on turning.
I know.
can't
I
hear
feel like I'm a
Unfortunate
Vietnam
Son.
vet when I hear CCR. I feel like it's taking me back to Saigon. Like I haven't fucking been there.
here. Honorable mention for the cover songs. If everybody's watched Old School, the Dan Band, the ones that were doing the wedding
Oh,
song, the Dan Band. If you get a chance,
And I need you now.
Yeah, I fucking need you more than ever. What the Dan Band did is they made 2 albums and made probably like $1 million,
Maybe.
and they just started covering women's songs made popular by women, and they started with whatever the name of that song is from fucking need
Total
you now.
Eclipse of the Heart.
Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler, and their album they did Shoop by Salt and Pepper, and it was tremendous.
We're going to have to go see
There's-
them whenever they come around.
There's Joe Cocker. I would try not to sing out of key.
We've been out of key this whole fucking shit. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll come back with B-Rad from the Double R's fucking top 10 hate list, and we'll dig into that. We're back, and that was
Mandatory Metallica. It's Monday. Mandatory Metallica.
And the Penguins tied it up 1-1.
Hope we let in a special needs goal by Crystal Tang.
Oh, that's just my stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm fucking around. We got B-Rad from the Double R. He's a week late and $2 short. But goddamn it, he's coming through for us. B-Rad from the Double R with his top 10 most hated list from last week's show. He brought it to us today. We're going to bring it to you today. Bluebelly.
Coming in at number 10, I'm going to hit him with the bassoon. You've never been here for the tuba.
No.
Yeah. Number 10, ugly women that think they're hot.
Agreed.
I imagine this goes back to the old nothing's hotter than confidence, except probably somebody that's actually hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all know this type.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's not 400 pounds.
Well, it goes right along with them fucking Facebook people who leave the comments.
Pumping them up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're beautiful. No.
No. Puh.
Yeah, I agree. We live in a world now where everybody tries to
I don't
make you
understand
think
why
that everything
everyone's
is
always
beautiful.
trying to talk. Yeah. Why are you lying to your friends? You're supposed to be their friend. You can't look at one of them fucking pictures and say, oh, she's pretty.
No.
You know, when everyone else is like, what the fuck is that bitch looking at?
You can tell they're friends because their real friends say something like, "This is my favorite picture of you." Stuff like that. Yeah. They won't just come out and say, "You're dog shit ugly. You're just a little less dog shit ugly in this picture." They just like, "This is my favorite picture of you."
Yeah, this is the least worst one you've ever taken.
Number 9?
Yeah.
Number 9. People that wear tap-out/UFC clothes and assume they are an MMA fighter.
Yeah, for me, that goes along with Fat Tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. That reminds me of Fat Tough.
Which is crazy how it happens. Like, I'll throw on a Penn State jersey, by no means that I'm ready to go out there and line up on the field.
Trick me.
Just because I put on...
You look like a kicker from 2 years ago.
Fat Joe Julius. He was my hero. He had an eating disorder.
Yeah, I agree with you, B-Rad from Double R. I mean, that goes right up there. Like I said, that reminds me of Fat Tough and fat guys with sleeves for tattoo sleeves. So I felt like that was a common thread in our list right now. What, Billy? You shut up.
Shut the fuck up. That's just good business for tattoo artists because as the fat guys keep getting fatter and fatter, that's more sleeve they gotta cover
Yeah,
up.
that's the difference between painting a wall and a building. Yeah, you're charging by the hour. You want, what I mean, the more work, the better.
Oh, number 8.
Either way you look at it, it's not distracting me from looking at your titties.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8. I'm not sure why number 8 bothers him so much. I kind of wish he was here explaining some mirrored sunglasses. Apparently, B-Rod's got a thing but gets mirrored sunglasses.
I don't know. I'm telling you right fucking now. Ever since Tom Cruise wore the aviators in Top Gun, I had a thing for it.
Right in through the danger zone.
Mirrored sunglasses, all I think about is a dickhead cop. Maybe he ran across a speeding ticket recently.
I don't really technically know any cops.
Terminator 2.
I don't know any real life cops that ever.
No, the hot girl from Police Academy. It's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
What the hell was her name?
It's actually hard to come by somebody that has mirrored glasses, so you might just want to respect it whenever you find someone.
Yeah, put some respect on it. Number 7, I think we all mirrored this one. 99.8% of the people I work with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you're one of the 1,000 people B-Rad works with, and you're one of the 2 that he likes, because I know math, people.
He knows math.
Yeah. Number 6, work. They just put
hey,
work in general or our work. I'm not sure.
I don't know. That's why they got to pay you to do it.
Yeah.
It's a major inconvenience in my life. I can say that right now.
I ain't a fan.
Number 5, Walmart. Walmart was so good last episode that we didn't even get into our list before we took Walmart off the table.
I think Walmart made everybody's list.
Yeah.
I don't see how it could not.
You can see every walk of life in that place at one time.
But you still have to go there. That's the most frustrating
You gotta
part.
go by the boss.
Yeah.
Where else are you gonna go?
They own you.
You got a Giant Eagle and pay $9 more for the same shit?
Yeah.
Which I do occasionally, don't get me wrong.
Hey, and not to mention, if you don't just go to Walmart, you're making 3 more stops. Walmart has everything.
Yes.
That's the one-stop shop.
Number 4, stupid people. Yeah, granted. We'll give you that one.
stupid people who don't know they're stupid.
Stupid
That's
people's
what
pretty.
bothers me.
Yeah.
I can't stand to listen to a group of people sit around and solve the world's problems and don't even realize how fucking stupid
No.
they are.
And you can tell they don't listen to us. Because if
No.
they did, they would know how dumb they
No,
are.
because we're not fucking stupid.
Yes, exactly.
They wouldn't say
and I know that.
They wouldn't say half the shit they do.
No.
If they need to be loyal listeners, they'll get a whole lot smarter.
And here, B-Rad goes, after working off those three generalities, the generalizations of work, Walmart, stupid people, he goes back to specifics. Number 3, fat women who wear two-piece bathing suits.
Oh, man. I think it's almost like it's like I don't know, like a visual, like it fucks them up. Because they see themselves, you know how like if you're around one person for such a long period of time, they don't notice a difference?
The gradual increase.
Yeah, like I think these fat women are seeing themselves for such a long period of time that they don't realize what they look like now.
I think it's the dude's version of the comb over. Like you're trying to
Yeah.
hold on to that last grasp, and they're like, no,
Yeah.
I can hold on to this bathing
Because
suit.
listen, the hair there made it perfectly fucking clear to me. I
Yeah.
do every day. Once I started combing my
It never gets old.
Once I started combing my hair with my hat on, I realized it was fucking time to cut it.
Sorry, he's showing us some vacation pictures from last year. Yeah, down at the beach in his two-piece from the bathroom.
If that wouldn't hurt so many feelings, I would love to put that picture on Facebook so bad just to see the comments. That would be.
And that was before you did CrossFit, so you were still bigger then.
That would be one of them. That would be one of them pictures that nobody would ever comment on because they're like,
Oh, you would definitely get the shock face.
oh yeah.
That's just a straight heat seat.
Number 2, the first of the month. Something also we knocked out of the park before we even got into our list last week.
First of the month goes hand in hand with Hallmark.
Yeah.
That's the day that the scumbags throw back in our face how stupid we are.
Yes.
It's a payback day for them.
And number 1, from B-Rad's lips to God's ears, Season 1, Episode 13 of the Brew Barn. Hashtag manboy approved.
Lest we never forget that fucking abortion.
Well, guess what?
in
Guess
this-
what? Somebody said he's getting pregnant again.
I sat in this very spot, and he sat in your spot.
He ain't
and
sitting here no more.
He screamed at me for the duration of that fucking show.
We are 5 episodes away from 13.
You ready to run the golf
Does
tournament?
he know this?
What?
That he's getting fucking called back up to the majors.
I didn't totally make up my mind yet.
Listen, I pulled in the driveway that day.
There
And
I
he was
was.
getting out of his vehicle. Your host here was getting out of his vehicle, and I saw the passenger side open. And at first, I couldn't make out who it was.
Mystery guest.
Then I got closer and closer, and my heart sank. and I fucking knew. Once his silhouette became clear, I knew the direction the show was headed right off the bat.
Backwards tailor-made cap.
It was just terrible.
I'm telling you. Could it really be as bad as the first one? Should we go for number 2?
I don't know. Now you're talking to the ones that had the Down syndrome kids in Walmart.
I mean, I think,
You
honestly,
had the first one. Do you want to roll the dice?
Maybe we'll do an online poll.
I think that day you should go golfing with him again. And get him to drink as much as humanly possible, because the only option we have is to make that episode worse than the first one.
And then bolt it again.
And then both again.
Bolt it again and have the people beg for 10 weeks for it.
It has
You
to be
guys
worse.
just missed an athletic feat that I haven't seen much in my life. Ruth Ann Dilly Dog Williams just jumped. She just had a 12-foot broad jump, and one of those broads was the old lady she jumped over.
She cleared me.
She jumped from the middle of the sectional. She cleared the last 4.
Quit it!
She cleared the last 4 sections of the sectional and landed 5 feet across the floor and stuck it
She's so
like one of them little adopted brown gymnasts.
They're my adopted brown gym.
All right, B-Rad, good list.
Excellent list.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Breaking commercials or
Yeah,
breaking?
we're going to do one quick commercial, and then we'll get back to you with the questions from the peoples.
It's the final countdown.
That right there, folks, would have went under the bad fucking category for covers. That was Metallica covering the Final Countdown
By Europe.
by Europe.
The reason you don't let the bassist sing much.
I just came across that one on the YouTubes, and I never heard it, so I figured, hell, we might as well listen to it for the first time together. Flamethrower couldn't help himself. he was shitting out comments during the commercial. But without further ado,
No,
we'll
no,
do
no Imperial March into the questions.
Ah, shit.
Jesus Christ.
May the 4th be with the Penn State Blues.
Nerds.
Nerd. Alright, Flamethrower, without further ado, put yourself a chaw in. Let's get down to the brass tacks, the bread and butter, which is the brew barn. Let's deliver the answers for the people from the questions that they asked.
All right, here we go. Number one. This is coming from Scott out of Virginia. And well, Scott wants to know, did you guys at the barn see how a Walmart in Pennsylvania made a 69-year-old vet sit out in the rain while he was raising funds for other vets?
Just so happens that I came across this story on the Yahoos today after you brought this to my attention, Scott. And, yeah, I did see that. I mean, I understand. I read about it, and they said that they got this policy there at the store that whenever you're doing the fundraising, that you have to be a mandatory 15 feet away from the entrances of the store. Now, I ain't 15 feet my dick hole. I see them fucking bell ringers and Girl Scouts camped out right at the front door. I don't understand why this guy couldn't be in the little cubby hole where you get the carts. You know, there ain't nothing going on in the business end of the fucking... Because you got to walk through 2 sliding doors to get into the Walmarts all the time. You got the initial, then that's where the carts are, and then you got the secondary.
Yeah, the one you always walk through that says "Do not enter," but you go through that one anyway because you don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck. Well, anyways, you can put him right there in that cubby hole, right in the middle,
Right,
Where the Purell is.
but then you risk him blocking. You risk him blocking the red box.
Yeah.
And the
The
film
red box
machine.
is always over to the
No, in the
corner.
middle where the old
I'm talking right
where the old
down
men
Broadway.
yeah where the old men sit and wait
okay.
on their wives.
There ain't no action going right down Broadway. It's either to the left or it's to the right. There's no action down Broadway.
Well,
Yeah. Well, if it's ain't like any other
I'm going to take a
Walmart,
controversial
if
standpoint.
it's like any other
I
other
wasn't even
Walmart
done.
PA,
Oh, go ahead. Finish.
No, good, because your controversy might run right into mine.
Here's the thing. As a proud veteran, and I'm as proud as anybody fucking listening or sitting here or however you may have it, you got to watch you motherfuckers out there that want special treatment or some kind of handout or like you can't just say, "Oh, I'm a veteran," and expect the fucking Magic Genie to fucking pop out of the fucking jar and give you fucking favors. I don't like that either. And a lot of guys are like that nowadays. Like they want to flash a fucking veteran card or a fucking expired military ID and expect the world to bend over to them. Policies are the policies. And the same thing happened at Target not too long ago with the big Toys for Tots controversy. You remember that? Anybody remember that? Target wouldn't let the
I
Marine Corps...
remember heat about it, but I can't remember
Yeah,
the story.
well, Target wouldn't let the Marine Corps set up their Toys for Tots collection box.
Yeah.
And it was a big fucking uproar.
Yeah.
Every veteran in the world was fucking ready to fucking take down Target. And then will it come out, Target doesn't allow anything.
no.
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Planned Parenthood, fucking liberal fucking dudes of America, whatever the fuck you are, you can't do it at Target. We're not any different.
Correct.
I understand, like, we might have been through some heavier shit here and there than other people, but the shit is what it is.
Rules are rules, goddammit.
And to go around crying and demand... Now, I'm not saying they couldn't have put a tent over this dude. Or
They
fucking-
did. I'll throw that in there. I seen a Twitter picture that came down. It said they rectified the situation after it started gaining fucking traction on the social medias. They erected a canopy for him on the outside.
Hey, probably had to take the first $100 he made and go back here to sporting goods section and throw up a pop-up. But interesting too, if it's like any other Walmart in Pennsylvania, there was already 6 more people lined up down the road with their little signs out saying, "I'm a veteran. Could you please donate?" Trying to get money for themselves. The woman out there says she's sitting right next to the Mexican woman that says she's got 6 kids and no gas, and she's got an empty gas can with the tag still on it.
Ever since I watched that fucking Dateline thing where it showed these people how much money they make from collecting donations,
Yeah.
I'm worried about donating to fucking anything anymore.
No, and I'm all for it. Because if I got to go through one more fucking holiday season of some weird crackhead dude out there ringing his fucking Salvation Army bell, I'm going to lose it.
I ain't never donating to the Salvation Army.
Amen.
Total scam.
Yep.
Total fucking racket.
Yep. I was brought up not to like Salvation
I'm mad
Army.
enough about going to Walmart, period, without getting pounded by Girl Scout cookies and fucking Salvation Army Santas and everything else.
Let's not just go throwing out the Girl Scout cookies with the fucking bathwater now.
Listen, if I'm going to buy Girl Scout cookies, it's going to be from a reputable individual that I know.
Source.
I'm not just going to fucking stop it randomly, because that's been the focus of some scams lately, too.
Yep.
See how they are?
Hope we answered your
2
question.
of them. Charity. We're at number 2.
Yeah.
We good?
I guess so.
This is coming from the old lady here at the barn, and she is inquiring as to what body part looks the best on a woman when they work out.
Stomach.
Oh, right out the gate, fire.
Right out the gate. Firing. Stomach.
I'm coming right back at you with the ass, buddy.
Okay.
And I'm going to come right back at both you guys, and I'm going to go with the legs.
Okay.
After going to them fucking Spartan races over the weekend, I seen some fucking walnut crackers. The fucking, I don't know. You might want to get in between them. You might not. I don't know. It's risky business. It's risky business. But them fucking legs that's all toned up, I like them thighs. Since it was from her friend, remember Thigh Day Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, she used to bring the pain with them fucking legs of hers. Well, not so much anymore. I wouldn't fucking wrap him goddamn things around me fucking period anymore. Yeah, she's got the fucking attack of the cellulitis.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she let herself go.
Let's pray for her
She
cure.
ended up fucking hooking up with a Mexican, and it's been all downhill from there.
Dios mio.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's one of them fucking bleeding heart liberal guys. I'm giving her heat on the social media saying, oh, you need to do better and all that. Commenting on her fat pictures. And he's like, oh, I like her for the way she looks. You're a bad guy.
That's a bad friend. Did he write, honey, I think this is the best picture you've ever taken?
He might as well have. He might as well have. If you can look at your old lady in the face and you tell her, well, I like you for just the way you are, who the fuck are you truly in love with?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I don't understand. I'm always going to push her to the limits, and then I'm going to push her a little bit more.
I like how we all answered this pretty rapid fire with 3 really good answers.
Oh, I knew exactly where I was coming from.
Is there a bad one?
No. I'm like, oh, a nice toned up Cuddy.
Fuck.
Let's see her work them kegels.
At this point, I'll take the beat up cut.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a wrong answer,
No.
but
No, good on her for working
I'm
out.
fairly confident in mine.
Yeah.
So we got.
I was just thinking the old lady was seeing some things at this marathon that was making her feel ways she didn't know how to feel about. She's looking around at this marathon. She's going, there are some really attractive females here. That's my favorite part. No. That's my favorite part on her. No. That's my favorite part on her. She goes, you know who I should ask?
The barn.
The barn.
If I may, I myself have been working out and obviously now running. So I was just curious as to what guys looked at, but I got 3 different answers.
Why is she worried about what guys are worried about?
Yeah, why you worry about what guys? You shopping?
You trying to put the house on the market?
The old lady shopping.
The old lady's putting the house on the market.
If anyone of my loyal listeners out there are interested in inquiring in my new position as a roommate available, I have a roommate availability. So if you would like to inquire for this position, please send a Twitter to Ruth Ann Dilly Williams, Ruth Ann Dilly Dog Williams at the Twitterverse.
Now listen, I've been married to you for 4 years.
Oh, you're on your way out.
I
We are not making it 5.
I've never asked you, like, you've never said, like, what body part you like the most.
The skinny one.
No.
As long as it's
that's
not fat.
Because that's not true. Because it's muscle. Because he looks at all these muscle women on magazines and social
I'm
media.
not gonna lie, I am super duper attracted to muscle women. I'm not talking like fucking. Well, yeah,
Hot
I
muscle
guess
women.
I am. Fucking all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones with pecs
Yep.
instead of breasts.
All of
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
them. Dude, whenever I go to the Arnold Classic, I am in fucking heaven.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Man.
You know that bitch ain't lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Them
She's putting it in.
yeah. Them thighs are so thick they almost scratch her balls when she.
Those are
walks.
walnut scratchers. Yeah. She might have a fucking bobber in her pants bigger than my fucking ding-along, but fuck it.
6-inch clitoris on her.
Oh,
Man.
I know that I ain't ever gonna get in them pants because I'm a nice, faithful guy to my wife.
Yes. Yes, and you would never ask, hey, female brewborn.
That's the brawl burn.
The brawl barn. Hey, brawl barn. If a dude's working out, what are you kind of checking out on
Well,
him?
I'll tell you in a second because I already have my answer.
Hammer.
Yeah, she's checking
Nice.
out the package.
Nice toned hammer.
Well, whenever me and the fucking flamethrowers wearing our fucking short shorts, there ain't no hammer to be looking at.
And if they say some dumb shit like, as long as he has a sense of humor, they're lying to you.
Oh,
I had nothing to do with the fucking
Fuck no.
don't you send me your hee hee ha ha.
Yeah. Moving on. I had to
Moving
put
on?
the old lady shit
I
out there.
guess.
Put her out there on Front Street.
Be sure to inquire about that room that I have available, folks.
All right, number 3, huh? Here we go. This coming from Frank out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, way down there
Frank.
where the levee breaks.
Yeah.
He wants to know, what's the barn's thoughts on women putting color in their hair? Is that all around? You have
color as in pink,
Like pink
right?
hair, pink hair, don't hair.
It meant the pinkish, the pink and blue. I just didn't write it down.
so
Yeah,
Crazy.
no,
Crazy.
Dye.
no. You want to color your hair, you want to put some highlights in it, no. But you put that stupid pink and purple lines
candy.
and blue, yeah.
I don't understand. Think every one of us has to see at least one fucking woman by now that's stuck like the pink and shit in their hair. Is it just me or does this seem like that fucking shit fades in about 22 minutes?
Yeah.
And after, like, when you put that pink streak in your hair and after it went done faded, fucking cattywampus.
that's a good word.
after that pink done faded and went cattywampus, tell me it just looks dirty and dingy and fucking, I don't know. It's just malnutrition.
Here's the thing too is you just said because this is all some hey look at me shit, right? We can agree to that.
I guess
All this
yeah.
pink and purple, it's some hey look at me shit. We just gave you some stuff to work on. You know, if you want to catch yourself a good one, like our 3 ladies did, caught themselves 3 of the best.
Of course.
We just gave you some stuff to work on. Don't start with your pink hair. Don't go there. Do some sit-ups. Do some fucking leg presses.
The only thing, if you want to make my fucking wiener throb, get them fucking walnut crackers a rocking. Walnut crackers are rocking.
I don't know. You want to get my wiener to throb, just touch it, I guess.
Shut up! Don't give away all the secrets.
I know.
We don't
Or
give
look
away,
at it.
We don't give away all the trade secrets.
I gotta go controversial again.
He likes it.
On some, there's some women that could be fucking cross-eyed with a rash and still take my cash. You know what I mean? I don't care what the fucking hair looks like. So,
That was an old Tupac lyric.
but
Hey, and the thing is, my issue with this is I feel that you can't just do it one time and keep it there. If you have that streak and shit going through, it has to be a constant keep up.
there's a high level of maintenance required.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's the equivalent of the fucked up fingernail.
Oh yeah, chip toe paint gotta go.
It's the fucking
Yeah.
the head equivalent of to chip toenail paint.
I know exactly, like the second nail on her fucking left foot.
See,
It's fucked up. I don't think everything's new. By the way.
The middle toe. The fuck you toe.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't keep maintenance up on that fucking dye job, it's bad business. Bad business. And no one around here keeps the maintenance up on it.
No,
Fuck
that's
that.
a lot of upkeep.
It's fucking Raggedy Ann looking shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of upkeep.
So, who was that from? Frank?
Frank and Baton Rouge. lives
Down
down
in
there.
Baton Rouge, you could tell them fucking broads on Bourbon Street to fucking get their cattywampus hair fucking back to the saloon and fucking have some more fucking dye put in. I don't know. It's probably shit too. What number are we on?
4.
4 and then commercial.
Yep. All right. Number 4. Stan from the west side of Pittsburgh, which I didn't even know that fucking existed, but he's there.
Yeah, it's an ordinance.
Old Stan wants to know, with the latest surge of protesters blocking the doors at abortion clinics, what's the barn's thoughts on abortions?
Oh, that's an easy answer, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
That's a horrible fucking thing.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Give me that flamethrower.
I'm all about this one. I'll answer this one. I'm fucking pro-abortion. Let's face facts. Every now and then you fuck up.
Yeah.
I got my snipperty dippered, but I ain't. Hopefully, I ain't fucking up anytime soon. I may have before, but the allotted amount of time will expire by the time it catches up with me. Hopefully, can't be too much more years. I don't think so. I don't know. Anyways, fact of the matter is, I'm pro-abortion. If you decide you want to get rid of it, that's on you. All for it.
I am pro personal responsibility.
What the hell does that mean?
That's a cop.
It means
you're fucking
it means
bitch,
if you get your fuck up and you get this, you get the rape and you get shit like that, yeah, go get aborted. If it's better for you or better for the baby, go get aborted. But if you're going in there with a fucking punch card, like you're going through fucking the Dairy Queen Blizzard of the Month Club, trying to get your free abortion on the 10th one, no, quit it. Sew your shit shut, and nobody should have to do it no more. Put a fucking pink streak in your hair, and nobody should want to fuck you.
Well, I understand what you're saying there. You shouldn't have to go there 100 million times, get on some birth control of some sorts or whatever. But at least they're still going to get rid of the issue before it becomes a bigger issue. At least they know that they can't be a responsible parent. So they're going to get rid of the issue before they're a shitty parent. I'll still give them a head nod for that.
We talk about this because I seen the one meme on there. People talking about people using, because I argue both sides because I'm dead center in this because it's a fucking hot button topic. But you talk about the ones that put on there. They said, well, it's not natural to do this. It's not natural to do this. I said, yeah. So these aren't the people that are out there tearing their ACLs and just walking it off. No. They go to surgery to fix it. Something bad happens. You use what medical gives you. I said, I don't like the hypocrisy of abortion. It turns fucking Christian fundamentalists onto fucking Facebook geniuses, and it gets stupid. Nah.
I don't think there's a right answer to it.
No. It's hard to argue that both the fucking parents and the kids at times are way better off not having a kid and or not existing in the fucking first place.
Yes.
Like, you can't argue that.
Oh, no.
But what do you do with people that just use it as a fucking plan C?
Yeah.
I
think it's plan A.
is your contraceptive.
Yeah, but
Plan B is literally a fucking pill you can buy at fucking that Walmart.
I don't know how many times that actually even happens.
I know someone that had 13 abortions.
Other than that one person, I know. Other than that one person. Other than that one person, I
wonder if it's like giving birth. If like by the last one, it's just so much easier. You know, women that have like 6 kids.
Oh
my God!
Other than the one person that she says, I don't think I actually know anyone else who had one.
Well, not everybody goes out there. Not everybody goes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a girl.
You guys talk about that shit?
Yeah, that's probably not something that circles
It's
through
like-
or fucking.
It's like we talk about like how we have hole-in-ones. Did you hear Brandon got a hole-in-one? Like, did you hear about Cynthia?
Yeah.
Cynthia had another abortion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 3 for 3 this week.
What's the proper gift for that? 10.
Patrick.
Patrick. Ruchka.
We ain't letting you off the hook, buddy, old pal.
What?
Nice.
Did you answer?
Sorta.
Sorta.
I mean, I don't.
It's muddy.
There's a middle ground.
Yes.
Okay, and on one side you got like the hardcore fucking religious people who are probably the biggest hypocrites you've ever met in your fucking life.
Correct.
That I can't tolerate in the first place. And on the other side you got the fucking total dirtbags from the hood who fuck like rats.
The hardcore liberals.
Yeah, and can't control their breeding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's a middle ground where it makes sense.
Yes.
Where,
But it's,
where a crime, a rape or a legitimate fuck up, or the guy and the girl are fucking 15 or something stupid like that, and it makes fucking sense.
Yep.
And I'm not saying you want to wait till the kid's 8 months old before you stick a fucking drill bit up there, but
A drill bit.
there's a period of time where it's a fucking life from the beginning. No, the fuck it's not. Then I better not ever see you swat a goddamn fly again if you're that concerned about life.
Then why don't we celebrate my birthday 9 months ago?
Yeah, I just...
Dude, I don't even think it's considered. I don't think it's.
Mark out. You're going to use that one.
I don't even think it's a life until you're fucking 1 year old
That's the problem with
or older.
That's the problem with the entire...
You're not going to remember shit. You don't. What do you remember from the fucking time you was in the womb?
That's the problem with the world as it is. Everybody's got to be fucking extreme, and nobody has common sense, man, in the middle.
Yeah, it's how Trump got elected.
I'm not saying you can have...
It is. It's how Trump got
I'm
elected.
not saying we should have fucking abortion festivals on the South Side where, you know what I mean, where it's fucking... It's just,
So you're not going to Abortion Fest 2019?
Fuck, around this area might not be bad.
I think the Clarks are playing.
Maybe they could take us down to the river.
And for real, before it even gets to that point, 90% of the fucking people that got pregnant should have been eliminated in the first place.
There you go.
That's a whole different fucking solution to the problem.
Purge.
If you eliminate the parents beforehand, you know...
Bill Burr did a bit about this. He says the biggest problem facing America right now. He goes, about 50 million of us need to die tomorrow.
Yes, agreed.
He says if I'm president, he says I'm making that choice. He says my thing is, he says free cruises. He says I give half the population tickets on a free cruise. He says then we just start blowing them up.
I'm all about the purge. We'll go with that. We'll stick with the purge. All right, folks. Last commercial break coming at you.
Oh shit! We were back in.
Absolutely nobody has respect for this show whatsoever. No one has any couth whatsoever. This show, I don't even know. We're probably down to 8 listeners anyway.
We're off the rails.
Who the fuck cares? But that was Metallica Monday. Mandatory Metallica. It's Monday. Flamethrower, you got the last 3 questions. Take us home.
All right, here we go. It's coming from Chico from Pueblo, Colorado. And he says, what do you think of the fat asses on my 600-pound life who get paid to be on the show?
Mom always said, find something you're good at and make money doing it.
Oh, they're damn sure good at it.
Yeah.
Well, I did research, and I found out, Chico, that these people don't really get paid that much money at all to be on this show.
So joke's on Chico.
It's if you want to break down on the My 600-Pound Life, most of the houses on the show are owned by the show. So they'll pay, I think, the people like it was $2,500 to relocate down to Houston to Dr. Najal Hashal's office place.
Yeah, we just call him Dr. Naj.
Yep. They'll relocate you down there, and then they get about $1,500 for the episode.
Yeah,
That's it. And
they got to pay for their own medical care and stuff, right?
no, they'll pay for your like gastric bypass.
That's where the money comes in.
Yeah,
I mean, not that I've looked.
but I mean they're not they're not giving you no big serious monies to be on the show. You're basically going on there and getting some free medical coverage and relocated.
Yeah, it's not like you're going in there and signing some fucking endorsement deals with like New Balance because you got the white and blues.
Got the Velcro.
Yeah,
straps.
Lee George. Because I always wondered this same question about like the home improvement shows. Like, because I love watching that shit, like the DIY shit, like the Mike Holmes up in Canada.
This old house.
Shit like that. But they'll come in and, like, redo. Like, he'll go through, like, where the Canadians, so the code enforcers, fucked up houses and shit like that. And turns out a lot of those people pay their own shit. Like, this dude comes in, like, he'll provide the free labor.
It
They
seems
gotta
to me
provide all
like
the
fucking
shit.
TLC's making fucking bank off of fucking
So there, yeah.
people that's in need.
So what? Because you figure, like, a lot of them hospitals will donate that medical care
Yeah.
to get their hospital name on that shit. You know? And if you...
I was surprised whenever I found out that the TV show actually owned the majority of the places where people stay.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
they always show them moving into the apartment and stuff. They own them fucking places.
Yeah, you'd almost have to own them because you got to set up the cameras and make sure that the fucking floor joists are double supported.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta get Bob Vila in there.
Yeah, you can't afford a mishap there.
No.
Gravy pouring everywhere.
You know, we talked about it before the show, and I highballed the shit out of it. I thought for sure these people were making a lot of money. But, I don't know, if you're getting all your fucking life-changing surgeries done for free.
Yeah. That's like, there's a woman at work. Not a lot of people know. She had a gastric bypass. She beat it, though. She got fat again. Couldn't hold her down.
Shoot, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I clicked on the button. We're going to get noise. No, we're good.
All right.
We good on that one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 6. It's going from Lee from Washington.
All right. Are you Lee? She wants that fucking crust in your hand.
Yes, she does.
Come
Lee
on,
says, do you think medians...
Give her the crust.
She didn't even get to shut the fuck
Wipe
up.
your hand.
Do you think medians are full of shit? My old lady always has that Long Island median show on, and I'm just not sure I can buy into it. And I'm going to need clarification because I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That's not the word. It's medium. It's medium. MEDIUM.
Rock in the middle of the road.
I was going...
Yeah, median's the fucking barrier in the middle of the road, the median strip.
I'm going off the script.
I know what you're going on. I'm looking at the strip. It's driving me crazy.
I didn't write this nonsense.
I'm nipping this right in the butt.
It must have been a typo. It must have been a typo.
If my cue cards are fucked up, I'm fucked up. I go
I
straight
know.
off the script.
Ron Burgundy over here.
That's not a trumpet.
Ron Burgundy
Oh,
over
I
here
didn't
reads
know.
right off the. Go fuck yourself, San
Mouthful of
Diego.
pizza.
I don't even know how to attack that question right now. And yes, it's all hokum.
So what the fuck's a median?
A medium.
People that's talking
A
spirit.
medium. People that talk to the spirits.
Like a ghost talker.
Yeah, ghost
Yeah,
whisperer.
the ghost whisperer.
Long Island, she's like, I feel a presence in the house right now. There's somebody here, honey.
So is this show...
It's on TLC.
It's a
too.
TLC
supposed to
show.
be
It's
a real
popular.
life show?
Yeah, it's this woman in Long Island that she goes around making fucking ass loads of money. Literally, like that's how they measure it, by the ass load. She makes all this fucking money, and she'll go in and she does fucking cold reads like John Edward used to do. She's like, oh, I'm feeling a presence. Is there somebody named... I'm seeing the letter J. Is there a letter J? All right, how about a K?
Yeah.
LMNOP?
Why
Is that
not?
ringing a bell?
Why not? How many fucking jabronis think this world's fucking evolved?
Oh, they are. They're milking fucking old people out of their money, trying to get in contact with the dead.
Well, you never know.
I don't see it.
I see it.
You believe in the spirits? Believe in the spirit world?
Why not?
Frame thrower?
Why not? I believe the fucking goddamn world's flat. Why would I believe in ghosts?
I wanted to tell you about that.
Is the spirit world round?
Dude, I'm telling you, when I was up in the plane craft, I'm buying in with you. I'm in. I'm a
Yeah.
believer.
I'm telling you.
I am. I'm a 100% believer.
I want to. Like, I've had enough special people in my life die that I really want to believe.
Oh, I was going with fucking flat Earth.
Oh, flat Earth. Oh, I was going spirit world.
Oh, we're transitioning.
Yeah, you're going off top.
All right, good.
It's not off topic. It's
But I would like, you want to believe that. Like, when you have somebody close to you die, like, you want to believe that there's that extra presence. I mean, and this is beyond the heaven and hell thing, too, because the spirit world, usually you're talking to limbo. Like, that's usually the bit they sell you. You're talking to somebody whose soul isn't at rest yet, because there's unfinished business.
I don't ever even think about it, to tell you the truth. Like, whenever the person dies in the family, I think about them for about a hot minute.
Yeah, what if you
And
read
then I just try to fucking, like, I don't know, forget. That's probably not the right words.
move on?
But I cut and dry it. Like, I don't go to the graveyards or nothing. I ain't been there in fucking ever.
I don't go to the graveyard, but there's been a couple people that have died in my family that, like, I don't necessarily think about very often, but I have fucking dreams quite a bit that they're still part of my fucking brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone lives all on a fantasy land in the brain. Like I think about people in my head, but I get over that stuff pretty fast, I guess. It's not, I don't know, just not something that I can fucking, I don't know. I don't dwell on shit.
That's what we ought to do one day. Is all get together and go to a goddamn seance or some weirdo shit. I know there's got to be one.
I can't even
I
know.
recommend a couple.
Let's not go to one of them ones.
can't-
Let's not go one once from the pornos where one of them hoes gets underneath the table and starts sucking everybody off.
No, we're not talking
I ain't
about your, we're
going.
not talking about your freak boy shit here. We're talking about a real one.
I can't imagine.
I'll
Houdini
buy into
shit.
it. I'd go full tilt. Why
Put
not?
the
I
pull
can't
the Ouija
imagine
board
the
out.
shit that these people tell me.
We'll have a slumber party. We'll
Might
get the
blow your
Ouija
fucking
board.
mind.
All right, we're going to set up a brew barn field trip. Be rad from the double R. We're going to let you know what night it is so you come too.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
He can't. He's probably got wrestling practice.
Nope, we're going to set up where him and Dirty Doyle can come.
I'm just throwing out a disclaimer that I'm going into this fucking open-minded, so I don't hear no
You
shit.
don't go into nothing
I'm
open-minded.
always open-minded. So
There's
I'm-
one down in Fairmont we're going to.
I'm fully expecting
My wife's gonna want to go.
to be weirded out by this. So, and I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on the other three in the room for haters
Yeah.
and for people not buying in.
We'll just have a slumber party, and we'll get the Ouija board out, and we'll play light as a feather, stiff as a board.
You're talking crazy.
I'll give the unbiased report of what happens.
Yes.
Good.
Get
You,
back
you
to
give
yours.
that report. I'll give the report on the Ancestry.com when it comes in.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, the old lady's on. She's on fucking mailbox watch.
that's like the report
she's
card
on-
he knows
yeah.
fucking suspect.
She's on box watch. She's on box watch like she was at the marathon
Man.
the other day, watching boxes
Find out you're 1/8 Wakandan.
with the
I'm
accent.
suing all you motherfuckers for harassment. We on the last one.
Last one.
Take us home.
Lucky number 7 here. Timmy from Buffalo, New York. He wants to know what kind of shit would you guys do with a time machine?
Oh.
Wow. This is a loaded question. And I ain't got enough time to answer it completely.
No.
But I mean, like me and you was saying, well, whenever this question came in, that was right about the same time that we was looking at that fucking thing where it came up Vegas odds, 500 to 1 to win the Stanley Cup. Could you imagine just fucking strolling in fucking to the casino book? And they're all thinking, oh, yeah, fucking, yeah, we'll put this 500 to 1, just try to get someone to fucking bet on
Put
our
this
team.
$1,000.
And you say, hey, I want $100,000 on fucking Vegas to win the cup. And they're like, this fucking jerk off. Yeah, look at this faggot. and next thing you know, they're knocking on heaven's door. We're going into fucking Stanley Cup Finals now.
8 Western Conference Finals.
That's 4 games away from going into the finals.
That's true.
But hey, let's just say if you put $100,000 on it, and your fucking Vegas book, who booked that at 500 to 1, I don't care if it was the quarterfinals. Your buttholes.
They were probably 200 to 1 to make the Western Conference Finals.
It'd been worse than that. I'm sure it'd been worse than that.
Man, then you got to worry about the whole.
I
I mean,
would
you adhere to the laws of you got to be careful how much you change in the past
Well, they ain't going to change much.
to adversely affect. No, not that. But like
Well, I would
you
do
can
it,
walk
yeah.
through that casino and like you bump an old lady the wrong way. And next
But
thing
none
you
of
know,
that matters. You got a fucking time machine. It's not a one and done disposable fucking deal.
Yeah.
If you fuck up the future so brutally, you just hop right back in your fucking time machine and bump it back another 20 fucking years.
yeah, but that's the thing though. But here's the thing, but people forget about that. You get caught in that wormhole. Fuck, I gotta go fix that. Fuck, I gotta go fix that. Your days still. You keep aging.
Oh, no, I would lose any concept of consequence.
You keep
whatsoever.
aging. You know what I mean? So
Right.
if you spend a day in 1955 and you change something, and you realize when you come back home in 2018 that you fuck something up, you gotta go back down.
Who the fuck wants to come home?
There you're out 2 days. Are you gonna stay down there?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Go
fuck
down to
yeah.
the farm
Get
team.
my fucking time machine. You're getting right in it, going straight to a fucking beach probably 1,000 years ago.
Well, did you read the Stephen King or watch the Stephen King series on Netflix, the 11 63?
Absolutely not.
It's a guy. It's about the Kennedy assassination, and a guy goes back to stop the Kennedy assassination. Well, it turns out you had to go back like 3 or 4 times because you had to keep going back and earning capital and bringing the old bills back with you. and going back and starting over just so you had enough to kickstart yourself down there? Because you couldn't go to 1955, throw a fucking big-headed Andrew Jackson bet down
That's not far
on the
enough.
Pirates to win in
That's
'61.
the mistake. I'm going to go so far back in time that I wouldn't know how to fuck it up.
Yeah.
I'm going back to where it's just fucking me on a beach.
I'm going back medieval times where big people were celebrated.
And I'd bring some cool shit, but I'd have to keep it to myself.
Yeah, he had no Wi-Fi. He had no Spotify.
Well, you don't need it. You don't need it. I'm telling you. You got to go back far enough to where you can't fuck it up.
That's got to be tough, though.
All you have to do is exist.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd just get back and I'd fuck around with the books and make a couple bucks, and I'd have a good time with that shit.
Would
Then
there
I'd finally
be
have my
one
laser
piece
razor.
of historical poon you'd have to go look for?
No, because I can't get laid in the fucking house with the fucking poon that I'm married to. You think I'm
Harriet
gonna get
Tubman.
fucking? You think I'm gonna score?
Harriet Tubman.
You think Rosa Parks gonna give me HJ in the back of the bus?
Flamethrower wants to join the Mile High Club on the Underground Railroad.
Mile under.
Yeah, wrap your head around that.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Huh.
I got
Nothing else. That was a decent little question.
I had fun.
Good show.
You got anything to take us home with,
No, take care of each other.
fellas? Take care of each other.
All right.
Blazer,
No.
you making it to the next show?
When is it?
Die Saturday.
Let's do it next Monday so we can fucking have after race review.
What race
Yeah.
are we running?
We got the
Well,
seven springs race.
sorry, are you? Oh, you got the uphill thing.
Oh, I'm a fucking trotted. I don't know how much
There's
participate
no
I'm-
chance. Yeah, you're fucked up.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Next
You
Monday's
fuck.
good. Monday's good for me.
Monday. It's gonna be Metallica Monday. 2 Mondays in a row.
Megadeth
Monday. So there you go. We're gonna give you the race updates from the weekend. We ordered our outfits. Our nuts are gonna be fucking dangling. Flamethrower's coming in for the hat trick 3 weeks in a row. To be determined. Don't fucking bet your bottom dollars.
No.
But we got the fucking Brew Bar Marathon next Saturday coming up. We'll be back with you next Monday for the Ocho. Back to the roots. We're going to give you the good commercials next week. All right, folks. We're out of here.